It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. All right, now let's get to Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sisney, my husband is borderline unrecognizable. He used to be super husband, work, make dinner, foot massages. It was a dream. He was the perfect husband. He would spoil me rotten. But now all that's gone away, so much so that I feel like we're almost strangers. I don't care about all the perks he did. I care about us. I fear he's getting ready to leave me. So he's getting lazy, he's getting complacent, and now the narrative she's put into her head is that he's leaving. Oh. So, Teresa, do you think that you might be overreacting to all this?
No,
Okay.
I really don't. I don't.
How long have you guys been married?
Like 2.5 years now.
And would you just, that's not that long.
Yeah, I was going to be like, I thought maybe 15.
You think he's getting bored already 2.5 years in?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's so different than it was before.
Well, he sounds, I mean, like what he used to do sounded amazing.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
Are you guys still intimate?
Yes, but not as much. Like, it's gotten less frequent.
Okay. Let's come back and make the call. This is really strange to me. So they've been married 2.5 years. And he used to be the most unbelievable super husband. Now he's become complacent. She thinks he's bored, so she thinks he's getting ready to leave him. I think that's a jump, but
right.
Let's see what we can find out here. Teresa, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
On Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call him now. And Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card. And we're going to stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
All right, well, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Nick?
Yeah.
Hi, Nick. My name is Megan. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms on Central. How are you doing this morning?
Sweet Blooms?
We're a brand new flower shop on Central. You know where the Marshalls is? That shopping center?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've got like a little shop in there. The reason I'm calling actually is because we're so new to the area, we are offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. You've been selected. Therefore, I don't need any cash or credit card info or anything like that from you. I just need the name of the person you'd want to send free roses to.
I'm not interested.
Are you sure?
Thank you,
They're absolutely free. I mean, we can get them out by lunchtime today. There's nobody in your life, wife, mom, sister, anybody that you'd want to send flowers to?
I'm just not interested in sending anybody flowers. Thank you, though.
They're absolutely free. Are you sure? I mean, you'd be like, you're like the fifth person that said no to me today. So like, you'd be helping me out a lot actually with my boss. If you would just accept to send these to somebody, please don't hang up.
I mean, I'm not just going to hang up on you, but I don't need any flowers sent to anyone.
Nick, my name is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thanks for staying on with us. I need you to know that. We've got your wife, Teresa, on the line. Teresa has asked us to call you because she's concerned about your relationship. She's seen complacency. She's seen that you seem to be getting maybe bored 2.5 years in, and she's worried that you're getting ready to leave her. Is there any truth to that, Nick?
Well, I don't know. This is a little sudden to be on the radio about this. Hi, Teresa, I guess. I don't know. I just feel maybe she's not appreciating me as much as someone should.
And Nick, are you cheating on her?
Absolutely not.
You're not cheating on her?
No.
So, why wouldn't you send her flowers?
Well, this hemming and hawing and hesitation about the flowers, Nick.
Well, I have been spending time with someone else, but nothing has happened.
Oh, come on.
Oh, you're spending time with someone else? Well, Teresa's very interested in hearing who this is.
Mm-hmm.
Nick,
who it is irrelevant.
No, it is relevant.
Are you on a different planet?
Nick, it's relevant. You're hanging out with another woman? You're spending time with another woman? Talking to another woman?
Yes, but that's all that it has been.
That's cheating. You realize that, right?
That's not cheating.
That's emotional cheating, at least.
Teresa, what's your reaction to what your husband just said?
I I can't believe this. I mean, this is Nick.
Yeah.
I don't understand what changed. I don't understand why you suddenly just did you meet her somewhere? I don't understand. Explain this to me, please.
Well, I mean, Teresa, the other person has nothing to do with any of it. Our marriage is something that I just didn't think marriage was. You seem very selfish, and I don't know, you're just not appreciative of me. You like the things that I do for you, but there's no real appreciation, and that's just not what I thought marriage was. I thought it was an equal 50-50, each person giving, their all, and it seems like it's just me giving my all and you taking all of it.
That's not a reason to just start cheating on her, though. You communicate that to her.
On her.
I don't understand what you want me to do, Nick. I say thank you. I appreciate all the things you do for me.
Well, I mean, Teresa, you say thank you to waiters and, valet guys. Like, that's not showing appreciation. That's saying thank you.
Is there something, I don't know, is there something specific that I should be doing that I haven't been doing? What is it I'm not doing that you need?
I don't think it's anything specific. It's just...
So, clearly it is, because you're saying thank you is not enough. Thank you is not enough. So clearly there's something that I have been missing that I haven't been able to give you because you're looking to get it from somebody else. So what is she doing?
I'm not getting anything from anyone else.
You're not getting from me.
It has nothing to do with what you're not giving me. It's not like she's giving me what you're not giving me. It's completely different situations. Teresa,
that makes no sense. You're saying that the problem with our marriage is that I don't appreciate you and the things that you do for me, and I do appreciate everything that you do for me.
Well, I mean,
why?
It doesn't feel that way on my end. It doesn't feel that way.
Well, Nick, why wouldn't you just say to your wife that you're feeling a certain way instead of going and confiding with another woman and then just turning off all of the emotions in your relationship?
People work through things differently.
Nick, you're supposed to work through things with your wife. You're in a marriage. That's the way it's supposed to work, from what I read.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm new at all of this. I didn't say I had all the answers.
Well, you're doing it wrong.
All right, well, listen,
thanks,
guys. We're going to let you go. Nick, we're going to let you go. Teresa, we're going to let you go as well. I suggest you guys carry on this conversation off the air and see if you can make any progress, okay?
Thanks.
All right. What's up with him? Like, something is going on, I think.
He's an alien. He doesn't even sound like he lives on this planet.
But what does he want from his wife? Like, does he want a parade? Like, what does he want? Like, what kind of appreciation does he need?
Right.
A holiday? Like, relax. Going back to Ryan's Roses. So Nick wanted a holiday as a thank you or whatever to show appreciation for him in his marriage. I mean, what does he want? So anyway, look, he's been married 2.5 years. He was the super husband. He's doing everything right. He was, doing all kinds of lovely things for his wife.
Dinner for her, giving her foot massages.
Then he felt like she wasn't appreciating it, so he backed off. He got complacent. He got boring. He disconnected, and he started confiding in another woman that this was going on. He says not physically, but emotionally cheating. So what does he want? Like, what does he want from his wife?
Maybe he wanted all of the things that he was doing to her in return, which I don't know if she was doing that or not.
But maybe talk about it.
Yeah.
So our point was like, dude, if something's not happening in your relationship, you're not getting reciprocation, then you address it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go confide in another woman that your wife doesn't know about.
Right. He's like, well, I'm new to this.
But you can't do stuff to get stuff, right?
Exactly.
You do things for someone because you want to do things for them.
You don't need to receive something in return.
No, it's nice.
Right.
It's not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. All right. So here's Mia. Mia, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? I'm good.
Good. So what do you think about this Ryan's Roses? We think that he's not handling it right. He's not addressing it with his wife, and he's emotionally cheating, confiding in this other woman about these problems.
And that's always a downward spiral.
Exactly.
I mean, I can't be necessarily mad at him or her because both need to work it out. But when you're in a take-take relationship, it's never good for anyone. And he really needs to do a better job of communicating with his wife about any concerns he has before he talks to another woman.
He's only been in the marriage for 2.5 years. He's giving up already? Come on.
Yeah, I've been married for 10, and the first 5 were hard. And communicating and learning how to communicate with your spouse, I mean, that's number one. That's what's going to float you. So he needs to just, work on it. They need to work on it.
I agree. All right, thanks for calling. I love your passion here. Let's get Lindsay. Lindsay, there's a common theme with all the roses.
Exactly.
What is it?
Communication. I mean, I love your show. I listen to it all the time. And, I just keep seeing the same thing over and over again. I don't understand why these people feel like they can talk to you but not each other.
It doesn't make any sense at all. They call and confide in us. Well, they won't communicate with their own spouses.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I mean. They should be able to talk to each other. That's the number one most important thing in a marriage, is to be able to speak to each other and communicate. And nobody does anymore, it sounds like.
Well, listen, I appreciate you calling and pointing that out. And it's the strange thing about the rose is that more often than not, someone won't communicate with their spouse. They'll just want to find out what's going on. Lindsay, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right, bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So, dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband's been going to a lot of open houses for a while now. It's been going on for a few weeks, almost every Saturday and Sunday, even on Tuesdays. We're casually looking, and I'm working a lot. He really isn't, so it kind of made sense. For some reason, things didn't feel right. So I started asking what house he was going to, and when I looked them up, I noticed they were all with the same realtor. She's very attractive. She's a woman. So one day I followed him, without him knowing, to an open house.
Gosh.
He was there for quite a while, hours. I did some digging and found out she's married. I know this sounds bizarre, but something tells me none of this is right. All right.
Wow.
Melanie is on the phone in Fullerton. Melanie, good morning.
Good morning.
In terms of historically speaking, because this is a bit of magical intuition, this is some sort of a feeling you've got. How has your intuitive sense been historically in the past?
Pretty good. I mean, I think when it's with relationships, you can kind of, when you've been with someone for that long, you can kind of get a sense of how they're feeling. And if it's a lot more real, then yeah.
Was that, you mentioned he's going to open houses. Was the house he went into for hours an open house?
Yeah, they were all open houses, but it's weekends, it's Tuesday, it's all the time.
Right.
And
were there other people that were going in and out of the house?
That's what I'm wondering. And when they were there, wasn't there a revolving client list or people coming in and out?
I mean, there might have been, but I didn't go with them there because I'm working so much.
Right, but the time you followed him.
The time you followed him, though, weren't there other people coming in and out?
I guess there was one other person, but I mean...
Okay. How long have you been married, Melanie? How many years?
7 years. We have a 4-year-old.
You have a 4-year-old?
7 years or 11 years?
Sorry, we've been married 11 years.
Hold on one sec. We're going to call your husband and try and find out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, Melanie is on the line. Melanie is in Fullerton. She's been married for 11 years. They've got a 4-year-old. Her husband, they've been loosely looking for new homes. Her husband's been going to open houses. Same real estate broker. Melanie says in her email that it's an attractive female broker. And they went into a house. She followed them to a house. And they went in for hours. And her gut is saying something is upside down here. Something's just not right. So, Melanie, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call your husband and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, what he puts on the card. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is, on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to call him now. And We're going to try and find out what's going on. So here's the thing. Just be very, very quiet. Sisney's going to ask him some questions. Let's see if we can find out. Stay very quiet. You'll hear everything, but stay quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, good luck, Melanie. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tim?
Yeah.
Hi, Tim. My name is Rachel. I'm calling from the Secret Garden. We're a brand new flower shop here in Fullerton. How you doing this morning?
Good. Good. How are you?
Great. Thank you for asking. We're actually right off State College in Chapman, and the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents here in the area to receive free roses. I don't need anything from you. They're free. We're just hoping to promote our business. You can send them to anybody that you'd like today. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Okay, great. So it is a dozen red roses. I just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
Nancy.
What was that?
Nancy?
Nancy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you like to put on the card?
How about for you, I'm sure you know why.
For you, I'm sure you know why. And we have like romantic cards and stuff like that with hearts on them. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
great.
Hi, Tim. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Need you to know that. And I have your wife, Melanie, on the line. Melanie, say hi to Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hey. Hi.
What is going on?
Nothing.
No, I know you're having an affair with the realtor.
Is her name
The
Nancy?
realtor's name Nancy? Melanie, is the realtor's name Nancy?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's absolutely not true.
I'm sure you know why.
Why would you want to send a romantic card with hearts?
I didn't even think about that. I mean, it was just she's a mentor, if anything. I mean, it was just that was what was offered, and I don't know. I didn't have the time to think about options.
Tim, here's the thing. Your wife followed you and Nancy, and you went into a house for many, many hours. And I don't know what happened inside the house, but it just seemed strange to your wife. So, how long have you been having an affair with Nancy?
We have not been having an affair. She is a mentor. I mean,
but you just sent her a mentor for what? What do you what's she mentoring you for?
I'm thinking about being a realtor, and obviously she's a realtor, and business has been slow for me, and with my normal job, and
okay. So Tim, I believe that, but tell me why, if she's a mentor professionally, why you sent her a note saying, for you, I'm sure you know why, on a romantic card. Just curious.
Because it's a nice gesture, and look, I don't have money to pay her back in some other way, and
so being romantic with her is the way to pay her back?
Honestly, it's not romantic. I mean, she shows me
said
houses, and we talk, and she shows me the ropes, and that's it. That is it.
Okay. Melanie, my gut is you're right about this. We heard Tim jump right into it. Very happy to send a romantic bouquet of red roses to Nancy. You think something's going on. I think you're right. So we're going to let you take it from here. You can sit with your husband and ask him all these questions, look him in the eye, and maybe you want to bring Nancy into it as well. I mean, you know how to find her. So I wish you the best of luck, Melanie. Thank you for reaching out.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. I feel so bad for her.
I really
She seems.
do.
I mean, it's just like.
And this Nancy girl's married as well. So
what? But he's being mentored by her. Okay.
he's lying.
Right, but even if he is, even more of a reason you don't send red roses on a romantic card with romantic pictures and things. That's strange.
You send a Starbucks gift card.
Even that's questionable.
Well, I don't know. I feel like that's more coworker-y.
Okay, that's fine. So this is an interesting conversation. We said at Ryan's Roses, and the husband, I think, is having an affair with the broker, the realtor. I think it's pretty clear.
For sure.
He got caught. He was backpedaling. It sounds clear to me.
Yeah.
Married 11 years. They got a 4-year-old. His wife, Melanie, she had a hunch, and she was right. But then he tried to say, he sent the note saying, I'm sure you know why, with a bouquet of red roses on a romantic card trying to say, oh, she's my mentor. I'm just saying thank you. Is there any universal world where that's okay?
No.
So what do? Sisney, you are like, I've listened to you as a kid growing up.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I get a job driving the van, answering the phones. I get on the air, and then I'm on the show with you. And you mentor me. Now, what do I send you?
A Starbucks gift card. If you want,
Right,
nothing actually. But if you did want to do something, a Starbucks gift card is very non-invasive.
Okay, good. That was my way of finding out what you want for Christmas. But also, that's the kind of thing that's a perfect work gift because we all want coffee at work, right?
Yes.
Or maybe even lunch at the restaurant down the street. Like whatever, but not
Postmates
roses on a romantic card. Doesn't make any sense.
No, it does not at all.
Now, Tanya, what if you got flowers from a male coworker?
I'd be uncomfortable.
What if it was an orchid?
Oh, I'd love that.
Wait, I've gotten flowers from you.
Romantic roses? I would not like that.
No, not romantic roses.
Oh, well, hold on a second. I'm talking to Tanya for a second. She just said she wants an orchid, but she doesn't like flowers.
Yeah, I would feel uncomfortable if a male coworker sent me red roses.
Well, yes. And the ones I send you, I specifically make sure they don't have any hint of romance.
No, they're very colorful and bright.
Like they're really officey.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Chantel on the line. Chantel, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm super good. So you want to believe this guy?
I want to believe him because the problem is it makes sense, like the whole becoming a realtor thing, her being his mentor, he been having trouble at work. But this man was in full panic mode, and so something super fishy about that. And
I didn't. To me, they didn't sound like anything authentic or genuine about this guy.
No.
Like I think it was all backpedaling, trying to get out of it. I didn't hear anything redeeming in anything he said.
I mean, it felt like it made sense to me, but it just, when he was in panic mode, that's what kind of set off some alarms for me. Because even if he is telling the truth and he's developing this professional relationship, like, he needs to tell his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She had no clue that he was considering real estate.
Thank you for listening to us. We appreciate it. Natalia, good morning. How are you?
Hey, guys. Good. And you?
Good. So you think he's cheating?
Oh, he is cheating. And it's insane that they're doing it at other people's houses.
Yeah, ew. I didn't even think about that.
Right, who aren't even home. By the way, that totally went by me, too. Good point. They're doing these open houses. Gross.
What kind of
other people are there?
Is this?
All right. Thank you for listening to us. This is a problem from his wife. This is a problem for Melanie.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another solo reaction from me, The Bad Batch. Episode number 15. We are coming down to the end of this first season of The Bad Batch. It has been a long journey. It's been a really fun ride. This last episode was absolutely spectacular. I cannot wait to see how they're going to wrap this thing up. The Bad Batch on a mission to save Gregor, one of Rex's buddies, another OG clone. And yeah, Hunter got caught up. It was a pretty intense situation. They went into a very heavily fortified base, and it was just the Bad Batch trying to get Gregor out, and they ran into a lot of stormtroopers. Hunter didn't get out, and then he had a nice little face-to-face with Crosshair, and Crosshair's like, I wanted the whole crew, the whole batch, but the leader will have to do. This is going to be really interesting to see how this whole situation plays out, because we've been talking about it since the beginning. I've been saying it for a while. I have some kind of nervous expectations for the Bad Batch. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they all could just get brought back together. We could wrap up the show with the Bad Batch doing their thing, getting their bros all together, and sailing off into the sunset and having a good moment. But I'm not feeling like that's going to potentially be happening here. I don't know. But it was another really powerful episode in terms of the Empire's growth and their continued development that we've seen through this show, which has been some of my favorite stuff. Watching the Empire start and just inject themselves into these systems, and watching some people cooperate, others say like, nah, this isn't a good thing. And Camino has run into a serious problem because obviously they're not using clone troopers anymore. Their contract with the Empire is over, and they feel like they're at a really big crossroads because they don't need us, but we need to survive. We need to keep contracts open and live. And they eliminated their politician, but kept their scientist, and yeah, it's just a really interesting story, and the immediate thing that kind of just started going off in my head was this whole idea of, and obviously this is many, many years down the road, but Palpatine and his whole thing with cloning and all that stuff, it feels like it's very much linked to that. Why else would the Empire want to bring in the cloner expert from Kamino, right? So it's going to be interesting to see where that story goes. What happens to Kamino exactly between the Empire? What is that situation and that struggle going to look like? I mean, we don't really know much about Kamino post Revenge of the Sith in terms of the prequels. So it's like you hear Kylo Ren once mention like going back to a clone army, but it wasn't necessarily a reference to Kamino. If there is other pieces of content that reference Kamino later down the road, let me know. I would love to actually read about it and maybe learn about some more with Kamino, but to me, it feels like this is the end. It feels like whatever's about to play out is going to be the end of Kamino and everything that they have going on, and whoever the Empire feels is important, they're going to pluck and kind of bring into their own place and set up their own situations, kind of like what we saw in The Mandalorian, where the scientist had a Kamino badge. But again, I don't know. It feels like maybe something was, who knows? I don't know. There's a big question mark, and I'm really curious to know if there is actually more content around Kamino post the prequel trilogy. But yeah, I'm very excited to see where this goes. Everything with the Empire has been fascinating. The growth, and just seeing how they're kind of just doing everything the way they're doing it and growing. And the growth with the Bad Batch has been absolutely fantastic in this show. This season has been so awesome, getting to just spend more time and more dedicated episodes with them, and Omega being inserted into the mix and her role and everything that she is, and how is she going to play into this whole situation coming down in the last 2 episodes of this first season, because there's still a lot of question marks with her. I feel like there's still a lot. We still got a lot to learn about her, because again, she doesn't really know. They don't really know. And I feel like the more she accomplishes, the more just kind of questions pop up. And she's an interesting character. I'm very fascinated to learn more about her and find out exactly what the deal is with her and what her role is going to be going down into the future. Because again, we got 2 episodes left. Not a whole lot of time to tell the story. Remind me if there's a season 2 for this show. Leave comments down below. But yeah, The Bad Batch, episode number 15. Let's go.
You'll find out soon enough, and so will your squad.
Using my comm won't work. They'll know it's a trap.
They'll still come for you.
Crosshair knows.
His communication device has just been activated. Appears he is no longer on Daro.
What do you mean? Where is he?
Back to Kamino.
Where are the rest of them?
They'll be here. We'll intercept upon arrival.
So you're the one they call Hunter. The destruction your squad caused on Ryloth got my attention.
Yeah, they're good at what they do.
I question the clone's motives with his old squad. I don't trust any of them.
If his plan fails, none of them will be a problem any longer. Keep an eye on things.
Activating Hunter's comm was intentional. The Empire wants us to come to Kamino. I'm uncertain as to why. Are you positive about these coordinates?
Yes, they're to a landing pad that we can use into Poker City.
Every platform down there will be swarming with troopers.
Not this one. Trust me.
I would trust her. She seems to nail everything.
We are at the given coordinates, Omega. There is nothing here.
You have to get lower.
Go any lower, we will be in the water.
It's the only way to activate the platform.
Scanners are picking up a large structure directly beneath us.
Alright.
Haven't doubted you for a second, kid.
How are we going to get into the city?
We'll take the tube system.
What?
The tube system, obviously. Come on, guys. At this point, just follow what she says. Just go with it. Wow. I mean, that's pretty dope.
This type of underwater transport system is not documented on any schematics.
Kaminoans keep a lot of secrets.
How did you know this existed?
Nala say, this tunnel leads to her private research lab.
I'm glad that one of them asked the question.
Where are all the regs?
When did you start caring about them?
No Kaminoans either. This facility's being decommissioned. You don't seem too concerned.
Why would I be?
Because the Empire will be phasing out clones next.
Not the ones that matter. They'll come to us. They don't leave their own behind most of the time.
Oh, what?
We didn't have a choice.
And I did.
Damn, dude. Crosshair's throwing some fucking shade. They don't leave theirs behind most of the time. Motive makes a lot of sense.
What's so special about this lab?
It's where I was created.
Oh.
Here?
You all were here too. Your mutations were enhanced in this room. Experimental Unit 99 began right here. I was there. It was only for a short time before you were sent to be with the other clones.
Something's not right. All the central files have been wiped. There's nothing in the system.
Do not shoot. I am AZ-345211.
AZ? What are you doing down here?
I am in hiding. Soldiers were deactivating droids and forcing key Kaminoan medical personnel onto transports. Those who resisted were eliminated.
The clones did that?
No. All clone troopers were reassigned and transferred off-world, with the exception of CT-9904.
Crosshair's here.
Dude, that was, felt the emotion there for a minute with Omega be like, we were created here.
I've seen what the Empire's doing, occupying planets and silencing anyone who stands against them.
You still don't see the bigger picture, but you will.
Can't you see they're using you? It's that inhibited chip in your head. It's making you follow.
We have an unauthorized entry on Platform 5.
Time to go.
I could feel the emotion in this episode. This is really good so far.
And here we all are. Together again. You won't be needing your weapons. See? Following orders isn't so difficult. You betrayed everything we stood for. And for what? The Republic.
We're loyal to each other, not some empire.
You weren't loyal to me. I was one of you. You may have forgotten, but I haven't. It's why I'm going to give you what you never gave me, a chance.
Dude, this is heavy.
Omega belongs with us.
Living among fugitives where she's in constant danger. You want to protect the kid and let her go. Stop pretending to be something you're not, Hunter. We're not like the regs. We never have been. We're superior. The Empire can't protect the galaxy without strength. This is what we were made for. Think of all we could do together. We were brothers once. We can be again.
What in the hell?
Why would we trust you?
What the hell? What is happening right now?
It's time to stop running. Join the Empire, and you will have purpose again.
You really don't get who we are, do you?
Don't make the same mistake twice. Don't become my enemy.
We never were.
This doesn't feel good at all. He is just so filled with the propaganda.
I believe you may have activated a few too many droids.
Alright, they're working together. Let's go. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but damn.
Admiral, the commander lost control of the situation.
All remaining forces out. Let the clones die together.
All essential personnel have been removed from Camino.
And the chief scientist?
Secured. The cloning technology is now firmly under Imperial control.
Very good, Admiral. You may fire when ready.
Oh, Tarkin! With the fire when ready. Holy shit. Get it together, Crosshair. Come on.
Crosshair, forget the Empire. This isn't you. It's your inhibitor chip. Wrong. I had my chip removed a long time ago.
Oh, shit.
Since when? Doesn't matter. Yes, this is who I am.
Stunned him. Dude, this is so intense.
Ricker, grab Crosshair. He's coming with us.
Hell yeah, let's go. So they evacuated Camino, and they're about to destroy it.
Sir, we're in position.
Open fire.
Holy shit. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. That was a powerful episode. That was powerful. There was a lot of emotion there between Omega returning and Crosshair and Hunter having a conversation, and Crosshair, like, I had my chip removed a long time ago. This is who I am. Oh, shit. And the Empire just obliterating Camino, which, I mean, to my knowledge, there was no more Camino content past what we have already known. So it kind of was like obvious to me that Camino was going to get removed. I remember some comments a little while back that there was a war between Camino and the Empire. It would have been more interesting to maybe see a little bit of resistance from Camino, but it feels like they've got to kind of regroup, and because we saw like the kids in the last episode, it feels like they got to regroup a little bit, find a way to kind of build an army if they're going to do that. But there were still a bunch of clone troopers around, but they were, you know, this is wild. This is really good. Again, like these last two episodes, I feel like have kind of erased a lot of the whatever issues there were. I kept saying to be patient to see where this story went, and I've loved every single bit of it because I have faith in the creators of this show. And yeah, that didn't let me down one bit. That was amazing. And just, it's so heartbreaking because you know what the Empire becomes, and you know what they have to do to get there. And just so much destruction and death, and just on their road to becoming the Empire. It's just so insane. And they got what they needed from Camino, and then they destroyed it with no resistance. It's just done. This is wild. I can't wait to see what they do in this finale. The Bad Batch obviously are stuck there, everyone together, and they got to figure out a way to get off of Camino and survive and see where we go from there. But dude, this story has been fantastic, and I feel like the perspective of the Bad Batch, obviously in like retrospect, I could say this now. Seeing the story build from the story and from the point of view of the Bad Batch has been great. Watching the Empire grow because of the way that they were sent on all these different missions. Sid kept sending them to all these different places, and you saw all over the galaxy these different systems just getting taken over by the Empire. And just watching them just destroy Camino was bonkers. And watching the Bad Batch as a full crew work together for a couple minutes was awesome. But the kind of big reveal of Crosshair not having his chip anymore and having it gone for a while, and these are the decisions that he's actually making, is so painful. Like, I could probably just feel Hunter's heart breaking just hearing him say that, because under the other circumstances where there was a chip in his head, everything that he was doing made sense. But now without the chip, it's like, oh damn, you're voluntarily making all of these decisions, and this is what you want, and this is what you want to do. That's not the chip controlling you. That's not the Empire controlling you. You're making a conscious decision to stay with the Empire, to keep spewing these things about following orders and all that stuff, and then trying to kill us because he feels like he was betrayed and left behind. And that's powerful. That's powerful stuff. That episode, like, it was really short, but it had some really heavy emotion in there. Just Omega talking about, like, this is where we were created. This is the lab where it all happened, and I was there, and I watched it, and that was really good. That was really good. I cannot wait to see what they do for this finale. So yeah, share your thoughts down below. Where do you think we're going? What do you think is going to happen? How do you think this is all going to play out? How does this first season of The Bad Batch wrap up? Leave all the comments below, and we'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sisney, my husband spent an entire Saturday helping a buddy move he's not even really close with. My husband, I try to avoid those calls.
I know, right?
Like, hey, I'm moving next week. Oh, so funny. I'm traveling.
Yeah, I'll be out of town.
My husband doesn't like to do that kind of stuff, especially for people he doesn't really know.
Right.
When he came home, it was late. He seemed to be acting weird. So I did a little digging. I found out the guy didn't move. He lives in the same place. The entire thing is strange. So she suspects him of cheating.
Wow.
So Joanna, it's first of all, Joanna, thanks for coming on. Appreciate your email. The first thing we should say to you is he clearly did something if he went away for the whole day and the guy he helped move didn't move. So we know he's up to something that he's trying to do behind your back. Maybe he's throwing you a surprise party.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
You know, is your birthday anytime soon?
No.
So I'm just trying to think of the thing. Like, it would be a birthday, be a surprise, or he's doing something
Or
that he
he
shouldn't be
could
doing.
be throwing you a surprise party that's nowhere near your birthday just to really get you off guard.
That would be. That's what I would want.
Do you have kids?
I hope that's what it is. No, I'm actually pregnant with our first.
Oh.
All right, let's not wait. Let's just put you on hold. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to call him on the air, offer him the roses, and find out if there's anything going on, okay?
Okay.
Joanna and Silmar on the line. So her husband, how long have you been married?
2 years.
She's pregnant. Her husband said he went to go help a friend move. Turns out the friend didn't move. So he was away for a whole day doing something. He was acting strange when he came home, and she suspects he was away with another woman.
How far along are you?
5 months.
So, Joanna, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call him, keep you on the line, stay very quiet. We're going to offer him some roses.
Okay.
Let's see who he sends them to. Right? I mean, he may send them to this other person right away. He may not. But we'll try and find out the most we can and do the best we can to get you some peace of mind, all right?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Be very quiet. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, Joanna, here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jason?
Yes, this is T. May I ask who's speaking?
Hi, my name is Sarah. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine.
I'm calling from Angel's Flowers. We're actually on the corner of Polk and Glen Oaks here in Silmar. And the reason I'm calling is because we're promoting our delivery service. So basically, we're giving out a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like this morning.
Nah, I'm not buying it. Nothing's really for free. What?
No, I promise I don't need your billing info, credit card info. I don't need cash. I don't need we're giving away a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. I mean,
right,
I guess the catch is just if you
information and an address.
Well,
and
we just hope that you like our services and then you just promote us to friends and family. Or refer us to friends and family.
Miss, I'm terribly sorry. I'm not really buying it. Can you just let me know what you really want?
Is there anybody that you would want to send these flowers to? Just the name? We can start there.
No. I don't feel like giving that information out, so no. I politely decline.
All right, well, Jason, I want you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest here. We have your wife, Joanna, on the line, and she's asked us to call you because she found out that the other day on the weekend, you did not, the Saturday that you said you were helping your friend move, you did not help your friend move because he didn't move, and she just is wondering where you were that entire day and why you lied about it. So why don't you tell her? She's on the phone.
Hey, babe.
Hi, Joanna. How you doing?
I've been better.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fess up. I lied. I was not helping with a move. I was out with friends, if you must know. I
Which
just
friends?
need some time. Huh?
Which friends? Just friends?
Just the guys from work.
Oh, but not Carlos.
Carlos was there. He was a part of it. Just I didn't help him move. I just needed some time away. I needed time with the guys, and I know that given the pregnancy's been hard for both of us. I needed some time away. I needed some time to just chill out and relax and all that. And
You needed time to chill out and relax.
Yeah, I know it's been hard on you, but I've been trying to help and take care of the house, take care of you, and everything on top of work. And I felt like I needed some time to just chill and relax and not feel burnt out. And the reason that I lied is because of the very reaction that you're giving me right now.
What do you expect me to do? Like, how do you think I'm going to feel when you lie to me? Why didn't you just tell me?
Because I figured that you would be upset, like you are being right now, at the fact that
you lied to me, and I thought, what was I supposed to think you were out doing? You were gone all day. You said you were drinking wine. You never drink wine.
I don't know. I was just very tired at the end of the night, and I'm bad at lying, I guess. But the fact is, the only reason I did it was so you didn't feel left out.
Jason, while we're here together, are you cheating on your wife, Joanna?
No.
Okay. Well,
Of course not. I'm about to be a father.
Do you believe him, Joanna?
But here's the problem. We don't know how much validity is in your word because you lied about moving with Carlos, so how's she supposed to believe that you're not? You know what I mean?
I think that she should believe that I'm not cheating on her, considering that she cheated on me when we were engaged 3 years ago, and I still stuck by her. That's why I think that she should just slow her roll right about now.
You said we were past that. You said you weren't going to throw that in my face anymore.
Well, hold on, Joanna.
Well, that was before you accused me of doing the thing that you had done to me. I guess I'm not past that.
So, Joanna, what happened? You cheated on Jason 3 years ago.
Yeah, we were engaged. It was one time. It was.
Did he catch you or did you confess?
I confessed.
Okay.
I
and
felt
Jason,
guilty. I told him everything.
And Jason, you said you forgive her?
Yeah, he said he forgives me.
I did.
Okay, well, clearly you haven't. And I'm not so sure you're wrong by not having done that, because I might feel the same way. So I'm going to let you guys work this out or not. Yeah. But
I honestly don't know right about now because of the double standard that's currently
Well, Jason,
being set.
do you think that if you did cheat, it would be okay because she did it once on you?
No, but I don't think that it's right for her to think of me being unfaithful when she should, keep her eyes on her own paper in this situation.
Right, but listen, you got to either forgive her and forgive her, or not forgive her and not forgive her.
You can't keep bringing it up.
Exactly. You can't tell me.
But hold on, Joanna, easy now. Hold on for a second. Well, hold on for a second, Joanna. However, I understand that he has not gotten past it. You just don't get past that. So with both of you, good luck with your child, and I'm going to let you both go. And you'll have to decide which path you're going to choose and then hopefully stick to that path. All right, Jason, thank you for speaking with us.
Yeah.
And good luck, Joanna.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. Well, I mean, just to take Jason's side here for a second.
Okay.
If, Patty?
Yes.
If 3 years ago we were engaged and you cheated, and you came and I said, you confessed, and I said, oh, I forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would have forgiven you, and I'd still be upset about it.
But we're now pregnant.
Well, look, I'm still upset. And so I went to go hang out with my buddies because I need to blow off some steam.
And I would understand that. So I would.
Well, then we wouldn't be calling us, writing to us.
No.
All right, well, that didn't work. There's a lot of layers to that Ryan's Roses. We're going to come back to it in a second. But basically, she cheated on him. He has not forgiven her. I don't think he's cheating on her. I think he felt like he'd go hang out with his buddies because she did him wrong, and so it's okay if he goes and hangs out with his buddies.
3 years ago. He has
Sissany, with
then don't
all
forgive
due
her.
respect.
Then don't forgive her. Don't
I
say you
understand.
forgive somebody and then now
Yeah, but
you
it's
bring a child into this world.
Easy for us to say. But you don't forgive someone that cheats on you.
I agree with you.
I
wouldn't.
don't.
I wouldn't.
Even if I said I did, I don't.
But don't say you did.
I'd have to maybe say I did if I wanted to stay in the relationship, but I couldn't.
I think
then I would be wrong. Then you would be just as guilty of being a liar.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Patty?
I think Jason has forgiven his wife.
I don't.
And he's only bringing it up to hide the fact that he did lie. It wasn't a big lie.
But it wasn't a big cheating lie.
He's going back to being a little boy. When a little boy does something wrong, he doesn't tell mom because he thinks if I tell mom, she may get mad at me.
Can we hold all of these thoughts? Because it's getting really complicated now. All right, we're coming back. Now, let's go back to the Ryan's Roses. So just think of the concept here. It doesn't even matter specifically if you heard it or not. The concept here is they're married 2 years. They're pregnant 5 months. 3 years ago when they were engaged, she cheated on him.
Mm-hmm.
She wrote to us and said, I think he's cheating on me.
Right.
I don't think he's cheating on her, but he did lie. Instead of moving his buddy Carlos's stuff out of his place, he went out with his buddies to just get away from everything for a little bit. And then he threw it back in her face on the call that she cheated on him 3 years ago. So he has not forgiven her.
He's not forgiven her, and I don't think he loves her.
All right, so let's start with the forgiveness part. He said he forgave her, but you know deep down inside when someone does that to you, it's easier said than done. And the resentment built.
Right.
And he
they were engaged. The wedding was probably around the corner. He panicked and said, okay, I forgive you. Let's just go through this.
They got married. They got pregnant. And now
that the baby's on the way, he's starting to freak out again.
All right, Patty, you're nodding your head so much. I don't know what to say.
Has been forgiving her. Like, that's not even part of this conversation anymore. The only reason he's bringing that up is to deflect that he did a little white lie. That's the only reason. Because now, look at us. We're focusing on the cheating.
No. I think, yes, he got caught hanging out with his buddies when he said he wasn't. Okay? So to get out of the doghouse, he said, well, wait a minute. You cheated on me 3 years ago. That was a bigger issue.
There, you said it, to get out of the doghouse.
Correct, to get out of the doghouse. But because he said it, I know he hasn't forgiven her. Or he wouldn't have said it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, he wouldn't have thrown that back at her if he had really forgiven her. He hasn't. I don't think, very few people can totally forgive that.
He's not in love with her anymore.
He's forgiven her, but not forgotten, and we're mistaking the two.
Well, not. I mean, I don't think so. This is your view. My view is he hasn't forgiven her. He's actually resentful, and he's still upset about it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Well, would you tell me, break it down in your mind? What do you see?
I'm seeing he's going, when a little boy keeps something away from mom, it's because he's afraid to tell mom because mom's going to get mad. So he did exactly that. He didn't do anything wrong by going out with his friends, but he was afraid to tell her because she's pregnant, and in his mind, he's assuming that she would have gotten mad.
Right, but the reason he's running around and hanging out with his buddies is because he's still upset that years ago she cheated on him when they were engaged.
No, he's running around because he just wants to go hang out with the friend.
He's running around because he's scared of this pregnancy.
All right, well,
okay, Sissany, you're telling me that Michael never went out once with his buddies while you were pregnant? Not once.
He went to a bachelor party.
Well, there you go. There's nothing wrong with...
Did he tell you?
Did
yes,
he
told me.
Was he running away
Remember,
from you?
I was in Cabo, and then I was like scared about Zika, and then I was like, okay,
you're
Zika. Giving something up if you go on that trip. And then he went on that trip.
I remember the whole Zika thing. All right, well, let me grab Haley. What do you think, Haley?
Sounds like the communication with these two is just off the charts awful. Even from their very first date, it sounds like they've had issues.
Well, look, I think the fact that she was with another guy while they were engaged, issue number one. Issue number two, he still hasn't forgiven it. And so they both got issues. They may not need to be together. I mean, they're having a baby, but maybe they're not meant to be together forever as a couple.
This isn't the only lie that he's kept from her.
Thanks for calling. Caitlin, go ahead. You're on with us.
I mean, listen, I think he clearly hasn't forgiven her yet. He sounds incredibly bitter and resentful. And I think he's trying to trust and forgive, but I feel like he's going about it all wrong. And I'm worried about their kid. You know, they're having a baby and they've got all these trust issues. It just feels, something doesn't feel right.
Agreed. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye. All right, we'll leave it at that, but that's a complicated one.
Yeah, it is.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. So we have this email from Jamie who has reached out to us. Let me grab him. His wife has been very distant, very secretive, and I think almost annoyed with him. We've always had that typical spousal thing where she might get irritated, he says in the email. But it seems now she's looking for any reason to leave the house. All right, so Jamie, thanks for coming on. I'm just reading through your email. So you sense that she's irritated often, and she's being coy, and she's leaving the house. So do you think she's going somewhere when she's leaving the house?
Yes, so like we'll be hanging out, or I'll say, hey, you want to watch a movie, you want to watch television or something, and then she immediately, she picks up her phone and leaves the room, or I'll say, hey, let's throw on something on TV, and she'll say, oh, I'm tired, I'm going to go to bed, and it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and then she's just, she's on her phone, like everyone's always on their phone, but she's very intently on her phone all the time. And, I just get this feeling that something isn't right.
I agree. Something is not right. It sounds like something's really off, not right. And when you feel that, you can't help but want to get the answers or at least some peace with that. So we're going to call her and we're going to tell her that she has flowers from what?
A secret admirer, and just going to see how she reacts to that.
So do me a favor, Jamie. Hold on 1 second. Come back and do it. Back to Ryan's Roses. So Jamie's wife, distant, secretive, annoyed with him all the time. She gets irritated, so she just leaves. He thinks something's up. She's going somewhere. Something's going on. She's trying to find reasons to be annoyed. That's a bad sign. He feels it. He feels it. So we're going to get his wife on the line. And Sissany, you know what to do. So, Jamie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then her name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we say she is on the air. Okay? Jamie, here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Tanya.
Yep.
Hi, Tanya. My name is Sue. I'm calling with Express Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Okay, don't you mean your name is Sissany and you're calling me to see if I'm cheating on my husband? Yeah. Are you? Because I've been listening to you talk about me on the air, so you want to know if I'm cheating? Fine, yeah. Yeah, you want to know? Do you want to know if I'm cheating?
Is that something that you would like to say?
Fine, yeah. I am. I'm cheating a lot.
All right, well, then you should know that your voice is being broadcasted on the radio right now on 102.7 Kiss FM. Tanya? Is she still there? Do you see the line? She hung up.
One of your big fans. Jamie, are you there? That was beyond uncomfortable. I'm not getting involved in that.
Super uncomfortable.
You don't get involved.
No, you did great. You did great. You said what you need to say, Jamie. So either your wife is playing games with us, or your wife is cheating. I don't know. You know her better than we.
She's I think it's the latter, and I think that.
Wait, what's the latter? I forgot what I said. What was the latter one? Was it did she playing games or cheating?
I think she might be cheating on me.
Cheating.
She said that, didn't she say it?
Right, but she also could have said that just to get back at him for doing this.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I honestly don't know.
It's hard to hear it on the radio.
Well, Jamie,
on the radio.
Look, she scared me. Okay, and I
you.
Yeah. Well.
Jeez.
Well, look, Jamie, we're gonna let you go speak to her. You got to find out if she's playing games on us or if she's really cheating. I don't know. I couldn't tell by that because she's obviously upset.
I think I'm gonna have a real difficult conversation.
I think so.
Thank you so much for doing this for me. I really appreciate it.
Jamie, good luck to you in Santa Fe
Hang
Springs.
in there.
Appreciate it. What do you think? I think she could be actually just playing a game with him because she's upset that he did this. So I don't think she's cheating.
She seems really irritated.
Right, because he just put her all out on the air, and she's like listening to it in the moment. So you'd be irritated too, and that's a clever way to throw it back in his face.
She knew it was us. Like,
right, but cleverly she says, "Yeah, fine, that's what I'm doing." So I don't know. I don't think she would admit to it if she were doing it. I just don't think she would. Not on the air. She knew she was on the air. She knew we were calling. She knew we were talking about her. Would you really say, "Yeah, I'm doing it"? No. You'd hang up on us.
She did hang or up not on us.
answer.
But that's the thing. She said yeah, and then she hangs up. Like, why not just sit there and explain and clear the air?
Because maybe she wants to make
choice.
him look. Maybe she wants to make him look silly for making her look silly.
She does. That's what I think, Tanya.
Yeah.
My dad gets worried because I do these sometimes.
Oh, like they're have it out for you.
We're not going to call him.
No. I've had family aren't you scared they're going to be mad at you? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, I thought you meant
one I
Randy
am.
was worried we're going to call him on the air with your voice. He'd know that for sure.
No.
I mean, he'd definitely guess that. Oh, it's just an E. He would know it's you. Everybody gather in. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service. Here we go. Sissany, I need your help on this one. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband had an accident at work and needed to go through physical therapy. A nurse was coming to the house. She wasn't someone I was intimidated by at the time, but now something seems to be up. That's it. That's the whole email.
Wow.
Yeah, it's from Carla. Carla is in Mission Hills. Carla, hi.
Hey.
So what happened to your husband? What was the accident?
So he works in receiving and shipping, and he just fell at work. He ended up breaking his hip and being out of work, so he couldn't really drive or do much for himself. I work during the day and usually late, so we ended up having a nurse come to the house. Her name's Nikki. She's been with us for about 3 months, and she's been great. But I worked from home last week because I felt bad because I'm just never there and I feel like I'm not pulling my weight. And she shows up as she, is scheduled to do. And I just got the strangest vibe from her. Like, she wasn't talking to me. I would try to make small conversation. She would just kind of give me one-word answers, wouldn't look me in the eye at all, and was just acting really, really strange. And, I'm not really... I wasn't intimidated, by her before, and she's always been really cordial, and I never got a strange vibe. But it's like something absolutely did a 180 and shifted, and it just makes me so uneasy.
Well, it sounds to me like she's conveying guilt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I gathered. But I'm just my mind goes to the worst, of course.
How is she when she's interacting with your husband? Are they flirting, or do they have inside jokes?
I mean, yeah, it's really weird. Like they speak in hushed voices, and it feels very, very intimate.
Hush voices? Hush?
Yeah.
Hush?
Just very, yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Like very, very low tones, and I can't hear them. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. How many hours a day is Nikki with your husband?
I mean, 5 hours, the better part of the afternoon.
Wow.
We're going to get Sissany to send these flowers, okay? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to call him and offer him some flowers. We want to find out who he sends them to. And then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good luck.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Justin.
This is him.
Hi, Justin. My name is Leslie. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm calling from Precious Blooms. We're a new flower shop here in Mission Hills, actually right off the 405. And I'm calling because we're giving away a free dozen red roses today.
Oh, why am I?
You've just been randomly selected to receive the red roses. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. We're just trying to promote our new delivery service. And I don't need any credit card information from you or billing info. They're free, and I just need the name of the person you want to send them to. We can write a quick note on that, and they'll be out by lunchtime.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, great. So who would you like to send them to?
You know what? Let's send them to Nikki.
Nikki. Okay, is that with a Y or an I at the end?
I.
And who's Nikki to you? Who's this person to you?
So I had an accident at work, and I've been going through physical therapy, and she's my physical therapist. So.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
What would you like to put on the card?
Thanks for everything. I'm feeling so much better. Really appreciate all that you do.
Okay.
Justin, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Are you having an affair with Nikki?
What?
Are you having an affair with Nikki? I have your wife on the line. She thinks you are.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm just asking.
No, I am not having an affair with...
Well, you're being very defensive.
Yeah, I'm being defensive because somebody just accused me of having an affair on my wife.
Not somebody. Your wife
Your
is
wife,
concerned.
sorry.
Your wife, Carla, thinks that you
Yes,
are having an
my
affair
wife.
with Nikki, and you just sent flowers to Nikki, and you said, thanks for all you do. What's she doing for you?
She's a physical therapist.
Right.
I had hip surgery. How could I can't even... I can barely even get out of bed. Like, I'm barely started to walk. How could I be having an affair?
Justin, don't get upset with the messenger here. Why
Sorry,
don't you let
I'm
your
sorry.
No,
I'm
you don't have to apologize, but why don't you let your wife explain to you what she's feeling?
Sure. What's going on?
Justin, you remember last week when I worked from home?
Yes.
So I tried talking to Nikki, and she was giving me one-word answers, wouldn't engage with me, barely looked me in the eye. Whenever you guys were going over your exercises, you were speaking really, really quietly. I couldn't hear a thing that you were saying. I mean, the whole thing just felt totally bizarre, and I have never felt more uncomfortable in my life, and I feel like something happened, and you're not telling me.
Sweetie, no, nothing is happening. We were being quiet because I knew you were working, and I didn't want to disturb you. And if she was being weird, I mean, it's awkward when a woman is there, you know, rubbing on my hip, like doing our physical therapy stuff. Like, no, I'm not. That's ridiculous. I love you. I would never cheat on you.
Why would you send the roses to her? I mean, I'm working double hours to try to make ends meet, and you know how much it's killing me that I can't be there. I mean,
I know that, and I sent them to her just because I was like, I'm just grateful for the fact that she's been helping me, and she has been around helping me, and it was just a thank you thing. It was just being nice. That's it.
I don't know.
I will go buy you 24 roses. Like, if this is about some stupid flowers. Like, you know, I love you.
It's so much more than the flowers, and I can't shake that something happened.
Nothing happened. I swear to you.
So, Justin, let me just tell you something. Your wife is threatened by Nikki. So we need to do a couple things. One, not send Nikki flowers. Okay, that's not a great move. Two,
well, I didn't realize my wife was threatened by Nikki before.
Well,
but
that's why we're here. And two, we need to replace Nikki.
Mm-hmm. With like Bruce
Absolutely.
or something.
I mean,
if he's available. I think that would make your wife feel better. Carla, true or false?
I can't deny it. True.
All right, so if you're not cheating, Justin, then let's make these changes, okay?
Yeah, get a male.
Absolutely. I have no problems doing that.
Let's get it done.
But we need to talk about where this is also coming from. If it's just...
Well, you guys should talk about it, but let's get it done. Let's make the change.
Okay, done. I'll get on the phone this afternoon.
Carla, would that make you feel better?
I would be so grateful.
Great. Okay, that's a step in the right direction. I'm going to leave it to you guys, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I have a solid opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to this Ryan's Roses revisit. Daisy and Raul, they're from La Habra. So Daisy, she reached out. She's like, look, I know my husband Raul is cheating. I know that. She wanted to know if the marriage was worth saving. She already knew he was cheating. So we offered Raul the roses, and he wanted us to send them to him with a flirty note. He said he wanted to make her jealous so she would step up her game in the marriage. That's what he said.
He was terrible.
I agree. Listen to his reasoning, though. This is crazy.
Look, it's a wife's responsibility to make her husband feel good.
People were so up in arms, rightfully so, about this guy. I mean, this is what he said.
Look, it's a wife's responsibility to make her husband feel good, and I just feel like, we're not always
What about
on
the
the
opposite
page.
way as well? It's a two-way highway here. It's like, what? I don't get it.
Yeah, well, neither did anybody.
No way.
So we have Raul on the line. And
has he changed?
I don't know. I almost hesitate.
Did he get a new soul?
I almost hesitate to give him airtime again. But he is here. Raul?
Yeah.
Good morning. Thanks for coming back on. You upset a lot of people by what you said a while back. Do you understand why that rubbed people the wrong way?
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's why, I wanted to come back on and sort of give you guys the update, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, but before you give me the update, so you cheated on your wife, she knew that, and then she really was saying, hey, is this marriage worth saving? And then you said, look, it's the wife's responsibility to make her husband feel good. Now, that doesn't sound like a marriage. That does not sound, that's not the spirit of what a marriage is. So why should she want to make it work?
I mean, the truth of the matter, too, though, Ryan, is, I never really actually cheated on her. You know what I mean? It was just, I was playing games. I was playing.
Why did she think she told us you did?
Well, just because I was, when you guys called me for the roses, I said, hey, make them out to me, and can you just put a flirty message on it? I was just playing games, and it was the way that I that I thought a relationship had to be,
I'm just curious. Why did you think that?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think it's, growing up in my family, you know what I mean? Like, Mexican machista dad, sort of, you sort of learn by example, you know what I mean? And in my family, that's what it was. I just always saw my mother catering to my dad, and it's just old school ideas.
It's what you knew. It's what you knew.
Yeah, it's what you knew. It's what I knew. It's what I saw.
Yeah, but it's time to break the cycle.
Yeah, and that's what I've come to learn, because we got close. We got close to having a bad ending, so I just really wanted to make it up to Daisy and just give you guys a heads up too about how.
Well, tell us what's the status of you guys?
Well, I mean, we're in a much better place now. We got through it. We're still together. But we got Harry. For a while. She ended up moving out not soon after that phone call. She left her mom. Actually, she was there for about 2 weeks. But after the first week, I was on the phone trying to get her to move back home. And I just told her that things were going to change. What I didn't realize was that it's a two-way street. I have to be there for her and make her feel wanted and make her feel, like make her feel like how we first met. And we're on the up and up now. Things are good now, but there's still stuff that I know that I need to work on. So that's it. I mean, that's why I wanted to come on. And
well, this makes me happy.
Thanks for coming on. Then, I think it's great. It sounds like you guys are trying to make it right, and you're sharing responsibility. Right? It's not like she said. It's a two-way. She said two-way highway.
Yeah, I mean that was the biggest lesson. That I wasn't realizing that part of it. So
well, Raul, I appreciate you calling back in after all that, because I know you heard the calls that came in after you were on the air, and they were not complimentary, but it sounds like some good has come from this.
Yeah, definitely.
Listen, brother, thank you for reaching out to us and coming back on. Okay, you take care.
Okay, thanks so much, guys.
Good luck with Daisy.
Thank you.
Okay, see you.
Bye-bye.
That's a different guy.
Really is. I was
That's
very
a
surprised.
Totally different guy.
Wow.
That's interesting. I mean, sometimes you look at life and it's like you heard what he said before and you heard what she said before and you think to yourself, well, how is that ever going to work?
Mhm.
And then you hear him now and you go, wow, people can work through stuff, right? It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. This one's a little different because Max has written to us and he has said, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I recently lost my phone and when I got a new one, I went in to install a backup. Backing up is not something that I'm good about keeping up on, but I accidentally installed an old backup of my wife's. I ended up stumbling upon an old text chain from August that was between my wife and her friend. There was a lot of back and forth about, are you going to tell him? Are you going to tell him?
Wow.
You should tell him. Well, tell him what? He's wondering. The friend was asking my wife if she was going to tell me, and I want to know if she's cheating on me. It's not good.
Okay.
So that's the deal. Now, let me grab Max. Max, good morning. Thanks for sending us your email.
Hey, yeah, thank you guys for responding. This is one of those things I just thought, I'm not sure exactly where to start. Maybe you guys could help out.
We're absolutely able to do so, or at least try to do so. So I don't know how much more we need when you've got two people saying, are you going to tell him? My heart drops because obviously we think of the worst. I can't imagine what else it might be unless she has an illness or something.
Exactly. I mean, totally. And nothing huge has gone on in our personal lives that, that I would know about, or something like that. So I can only assume it's me. I have assumed that it's me, like in my mind already, it seems like she's cheated on me.
Okay. What we want to do is we're going to call her now. What are we doing about roses? We offer, how do we want to do this?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I had an idea actually, Ryan. Because that would kind of seem out of the blue. Like I'm thinking, right before this text exchange had happened in August, she'd been away with her friends, on like a girls' trip to Arizona, and basically I was thinking, instead of the roses, you could say you're doing like a survey, like a trip survey. And, like if she agrees to answer questions, you could give her like, another 3-day, 2-night stay for free or something like that.
Sis, you got that?
Okay. 3-day, 2-night stay. What city? Where was she? We intrigued to go.
This was in Tempe. Yeah.
Tempe?
Arizona.
Yeah.
So you'd want the trip to be back in Tempe?
I mean, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. We're good with that. We'll get everything lined up here. You need anything else?
I'm just going to what kind of questions should I ask her?
Well, hold on. Let's take a break. Max, hang on one sec. We'll come back.
Okay.
We'll make the call. We'll figure it out. All right, so we're all good now. Max is on the line. We're going to call his wife. And Sissany, what are we offering his wife now? Because he thinks his wife is cheating on him.
Yeah, so we're just going to get down to the bottom of the trip survey. And if she answers a few questions, then she can win another 3-day, 2-night stay.
So you're
in
good.
Tempe.
Okay.
I'm good.
Now, here's what he's going off of. He saw some text messages on a backup file of her friend saying to her, his wife, are you going to tell him? And he's like, well, tell me what? And he thinks that it must mean that there's another guy. I hope it's not an illness, but that's what we think. So let's see what we can do. Max, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your wife's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we are going to call her now, and we're going to launch into this survey and see what we can find out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Hello?
Hi, is this Rachel?
This is she.
Hi, Rachel. My name is Tracy, and I'm calling from the Resort and Spa.
Oh, hi.
Hi there. I'm just calling. We do this regularly. It's a trip survey, and I realized that you did a trip out here a few months ago, last summer. And was it in August?
Yeah, I guess it was.
If I can just have a few moments of your time, I just want to ask you a few questions, and then after we chat, you have a chance to win a 3-day, 2-night stay in Tempe, Arizona, just for answering a few simple questions.
Really?
Yes.
All right, why not?
Okay, so how was the trip?
Oh, it was great.
It was great.
Any girlfriend? Yeah.
Any complaints that we should note of, or anything we can do better?
No, we had a really pleasant day. The pool was great. Yeah, no complaints.
Would you say that you, on a scale of 1 to 10, did you leave satisfied?
Yeah, I really did.
So you would give
Nice
us
trip.
a 10?
Yes, I would give you a 10.
Okay. Who were you there with?
Oh, my friend.
Like girls trip, or was it more romantic?
Yeah, it was. No, it was just a girls trip.
Oh, girls trip. Okay, cool. Are you single?
Wait, what?
Are you single? Was it like you guys are all single? Is it like a bachelorette type trip?
This is part of the survey?
Yes, we like to just know the type of clientele.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually okay. I don't need a free trip. But thanks anyway for calling.
Oh, are you sure? I just had one more question, and then you have the trip. No.
Okay. What?
Rachel, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And also, your husband, Max, is on the phone. Max has asked us to call you because he's concerned that you might be cheating on him. He has evidence. Are you?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. This is Ryan Seacrest, and and Max is on the phone and thinks I'm cheating on him.
Max, you can talk.
Yeah. Hey, babe.
Well,
look,
I thought it was a prank call.
No, I mean, I got my new phone and I backed up yours accidentally. I saw these texts that you had sent to Becca, saying like, "Are you going to tell him? What is that about? What are you talking about?"
Wait, why didn't you just come ask me about that? I don't know. What do you mean? Am I going to tell him? I don't know. I talk to Becca every day. It could be about anybody.
No, Max is saying he saw texts, and the context of the text, he thinks, are you and her, Becca, talking back and forth about whether or not you should tell Max. He thinks about another man. Are you cheating on him?
Wow. No, I'm not cheating on you, A. And B, that could be about her boss. That could be about, my boss. That could be about anybody. That could be, I don't know. I don't know.
Why did you get skeptical when Sisney was asking some of those final questions?
Because who call from a hotel asking if you were single, that was really shady. That's why I was skeptical. Wouldn't you answer the same way?
You could have just answered, "No, I'm married."
Right, but I also don't understand why you would ask such personal questions and take time out of my day. That to me seemed like a prank
True,
call.
you were very. That was aggressive, Sisney.
And with all due respect, I was trying to get to the bottom.
I'm just saying that that was intrusive.
Okay, fair enough.
It was
fair enough.
It was intrusive. Rachel, I felt like it was intrusive for a survey, but anyway, we weren't doing a survey. We were trying to find out if you're cheating. Max, do you want to express any more of your concern to your wife?
Yeah, I mean, the idea that this could bring up like a fear in my mind when I totally thought this was an innocent trip. I mean, for me, I'd just like to ask you to be honest with me, and just could you tell me, is there anything that you're not telling me about this trip? Because there's a doubt in my mind, and I need you to be straight with me. Can you please be honest with me?
Well, obviously, Max, we have some issues to work on because you couldn't just come to me first. You had to come with the truth, asking me a simple question. The answer is no, first of all. Second of all, I could easily answer it if you show it to me. And I mean, this is just, I have no words.
All right. Well, Max, we have taken it as far as we can take it. I think your wife is right. You should talk to her directly from here on out, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Good luck. Okay, bye-bye. Well, I mean, he's barking up the wrong tree.
He is?
For sure. I totally believe her.
I don't believe her.
That is how... That was as genuine can be in a situation like
you're
that.
too naive. You're naive. She's
Have
lying.
you lost your mind?
No, she's lying.
She's not lying.
She is.
She was as calm and as collected
'Cause women are
as
smarter.
any confident person who's telling the truth.
No, women are good liars. First of all,
I
think they're better liars than men.
That's how I wish some of the men would handle it.
Well, they don't because
No, because they're lying. She's telling the truth.
She's not telling the truth.
It's clear as clear.
She cheated on him on that trip. It was a girl's trip. She got too drunk. She probably cheated, and she regrets it. She's never going to tell him.
But let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So Max thought his wife, Rachel, may have been cheating on him. We got her on the phone. I thought she handled it very well, very poised. Here's part of the call.
Well, obviously, Max, we have some issues to work on because you couldn't just come to me first. You had to come with the troops asking me a simple question. The answer is no, first of all. Second of all, I could easily answer it if you show it to me.
So she's referring to a text that he saw that said between she and her girlfriend, are you going to tell him? I have to tell you, Sisney, honestly, I believe Rachel. I don't think she's cheating. I think she handled it exactly how anybody telling the truth would handle it.
Being that these text messages came at the same exact time that this girl's trip was back in August of last year.
These text messages are about something else.
I don't think so.
Well, Patty?
I agree with you. I don't think she's cheating or cheated.
No, it was all in her calmness and her tone. And by the way, I'm just saying, if you were telling the truth and you were in that situation on the phone with all of us, that's how you'd react. Exactly. You wouldn't go crazy. You wouldn't get defensive. You'd be like, wait, this is, first of all, this is exhaustingly crazy. Like, you're no, it's not right. And second of all, we do have a problem, and it's the fact that you can't communicate with me. That's what I would say. I mean, I
feel like if she was telling the truth, she should have been more compassionate. Like, oh, baby, I can't believe you thought about this.
No, because
she's way.
No, because she didn't do anything wrong. It's almost like she's annoyed that you would even. I would be annoyed you'd even take the time to do all this because it's wasting my time.
The survey was just too long and it was just too much.
Well, the survey was intrusive, but it had to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Tanya, what do you think?
I'm torn because at first I believed her, but now I'm thinking she maybe did something on this trip.
So, Sisney, what do you actually think will happen?
What do I think happened or will happen?
No, what do you think happened?
I think that they got a little wild.
So she goes on a trip with the girls.
Let's say she
to this place.
Mm-hmm. She ended up meeting a guy at the pool. Remember, she brought the pool up and she liked it there. Blah blah.
Yeah.
And something happened. Maybe she didn't come home one of the nights to the room where they were all sharing.
I think she would have sounded guilty on the call.
It's been months. She's had months to think about what her response is going to be if she's ever
alibi.
confronted.
She said, "Show me the text." She said, "Let me see the text," and I'll explain.
Because the text don't say anything. So she's going to explain it was about her boss or whatever, and life's going to go on. And this poor Max is being lied to.
This one's so clear to me. Okay, Jamie, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hey, Ryan. I think she was lying 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Absolutely.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
There was no reason for her to get that upset and defensive if she was telling the truth. It's
I didn't think she got defensive. I thought she was like annoyed that he was doing this, and she was going to deal with it with him. That's what I felt.
I just thought, she didn't laugh once. If that was my significant other and they did that to me, it would have been funny.
Yes,
I would have laughed.
Chuckle and you'd be
Laughter's
like,
guilt.
No,
Laughter's guilt.
No way.
Laughter's guilt.
You'd be like, how could you even think this would happen, babe? I love you. There's no way ever that I would ever cheat on you. Absolutely not. She didn't say any of those things. She was just like, I can't believe that you brought the troops in.
Yeah, because she was annoyed with us, and I would be too if you called me. So there you go,
I'm just
Jamie.
doing my job.
Thanks for calling. Well, look, Sissany, I'm just saying if someone's not doing something and they're accused of it,
right?
Like in these calls, and you're at work or whatever, it's like, babe, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Lori gets it, right, Lori?
No, I think she's hiding something. I really do.
Thank you, Lori.
Did I hear a different show?
Just a guy.
I think it's totally normal if you're taking a survey to be asked what your marital status is. And
I agree. The survey was intrusive.
All I asked her was if she was single.
Ooh.
And I think that's normal. Like, I've been asked out on surveys before.
Yeah, you have to check the box. Are you single? Are you married? Divorced?
Yeah,
right.
well,
exactly.
I don't check the box.
But
you
she
will
didn't
one
say,
day.
I don't want to answer that. Let's move on. She just got totally freaked out. Like, I think it was an overreaction.
All right, well, let's leave it at the fact that Patty and I think that she's being honest, and everyone else disagrees.
If she would have been honest, she would have just said, I'm married, not, I need to get off the call. I don't want to do this anymore.
You were asking intrusive questions. I would have done the same thing.
Are you single? No, I'm married.
Yeah, but like the way you were asking, you're like, well, are you single? You were getting cute with it.
I'm sorry you got so cute with it.
Sissy, stop yelling at everybody. Everything's fine.
Everybody that's calling in agrees with me.
I know. That's why Patty and I think you guys are crazy. All right, goodbye. Thank you, Lori, for calling.
Thank you.
Even though you heard a different show, apparently. So, just quickly, I believe Rachel. Sissany believes she's cheating.
Yeah, I think she is.
Tanya believes she's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Patty believes Rachel.
I do.
All right, let's leave it at that. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses, a public service here. This is from Vanessa in Santa Fe Springs. She says, Dear Ryan, my fiance and I met 7 months ago at a bike ride meetup. We got engaged 2 months ago. I really was never into biking, so I'm not a regular like my fiance is. However, a few weeks ago, he told me the bike ride meetup had turned into guys only. But he was a little weird and still is weird about it. When he comes home from the meetups, he smells like wine.
Interesting.
Well, I've taken a bike ride before and ended up at Jelena in Venice.
I know. Is that what you do?
Had a little rosé and had to have the Uber get me in the bike back.
You're like, can you pick me up? By the way, can I throw this in your trunk?
It's not impossible to have happen.
Yeah.
So she says, what has me thinking something is not right is that the bike rides were coordinated by a girl. She's very good looking. I have a suspicion that he's hanging out with her. So she thinks that this ride that was co-ed is now just guys, but being coordinated by a girl, which doesn't add up to her, and she thinks that her man is messing around with this girl. That's what this is about.
It's crazy.
Okay, Vanessa, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks for asking. Do you know this woman? Have you seen or met this woman that's coordinating the bike rides?
Oh, yeah. I met her. She's the one that does the bike ride. So when I signed up, I met her in person.
And you find it strange that all of a sudden it shifted to only men. Why don't you just go where they're meeting up and find out?
Well, I want to, but when I tried to find a schedule on the Facebook group, I was blocked. They kicked me out.
Whoa.
Oh, that to me is bad.
I don't like that.
That's not a good sign.
That's when I knew something was not okay.
Now, here, the stakes in this are pretty simple and obvious. Your fiance we're talking about, so you're planning to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And if something like this is happening, better to know now than later.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want it to happen at all.
Well, of course not. But no one wants to be on this call. But we'd rather get to the bottom of it now than later. What's this woman's name?
Raquel.
Raquel is her name.
Yep, Raquel.
All right, we want to have Patty come in and offer your fiancé some roses and find out who he sends them to, who's top of mind, okay?
Okay.
Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my fiancé on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now, so be quiet. We want to find out who he sends them to and what note he puts on the card, all right?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Marcus?
Yeah, this is Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. It's Patty from Golden Flowers. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today before 6 p.m.
What? Wait.
They're completely free. I'm calling 5 people today to take advantage of this offer. I'm only doing it today. And I'm doing free deliveries of our beautiful red roses. So you get a nice bouquet that you can send to whoever you want today at no charge to you.
So, all right. Wait. So
Don't
free
worry.
flower.
Yeah, they're free. All I'm asking is if you could just refer me to your friends and family, and if you have a Facebook, to just...
Oh, so you're like promoting the business?
Exactly, yes.
All right. Do you need the name first or the note first? What do you need?
Let's start with the name.
All right. Name's Raquel.
Okay.
All right.
And is that Raquel?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the note?
All right. Why don't you put tandem and then ... So 3 dots and random. And I put like an exclamation point at the end.
Okay.
She'll get that.
Marcus, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany on Kiss FM. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your fiance Vanessa on the phone. Tandem and random?
Yeah.
What is going on with you and Raquel? As an engaged man, tandem and random and flowers going to her.
Hey,
what's happening?
I'm not engaged. I'm not engaged. What
Yes, we are engaged.
What?
There's
How are we not
is this woman Vanessa your fiance?
Vanessa?
Yes, I am his fiance, Ryan.
Is that true?
No.
Marcus? Wait, did you propose to this woman?
No, we talked about maybe getting married. What is happening? This is really weird.
Are you dating Vanessa?
We're hooking up. I mean, you know, like, why is this on the radio? Like, what's
Yeah, this is being
happening?
broadcast.
We live
Vanessa,
together.
Vanessa, are you overstating your relationship?
No.
Yeah, why don't you say the truth?
Do you have a ring?
Look, you put me on the radio. Why don't you say the truth?
That is the truth.
I needed help with rent, so I moved in with her, and then we were all like hooking up and talking about, you know, hey, we get along. Maybe one day we'll get married, but I didn't propose. I didn't say anything.
Well, she told me that you guys have been engaged for 2 months, that you met 7 months ago, and she thinks you're cheating on her.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
So that's not true, Vanessa. What's such guy?
Yeah,
I need
what
someone
is
to tell me what the
happening
truth
here?
is here.
That is the truth. We got engaged 2 months
Did he propose
ago.
to you?
I mean, he didn't ask me to marry him, but he.
Thank you.
That's not
On
engaged.
the radio. Why are you trying to embarrass me on the radio?
Are you dating, Marcus? Is her impression that you're just dating her?
Yeah. We're not even dating. I mean, we've only known each other like 7 months, and I just moved in. She knew.
We're living
You
together.
knew.
How are we not? How?
I had trouble paying rent. You knew that.
So
And it's
one
like,
conversation
hooking
about
up.
it, a conversation about it, Vanessa, made you think that you're engaged?
Well, how would I not think that we're getting married?
Have you told your family that you're engaged or your friends? Like, is it a known thing?
I mean, I told everyone I know. Every time I meet someone, I always say that I'm engaged.
Okay.
Well, that's on you. I mean, I don't. Why?
Why would
This
you
is
talk
weird.
about
Why
it?
are you embarrassing me like this? Second of all, like,
Marcus? What's going on with you and Raquel while we're at it?
well, it's none of her business. But it's, you know,
I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to know.
like, this is a girl. I really like her, and you know, like, we met doing this bike club thing, and you know, like, it's
All
good.
right. So,
and it's got nothing to do with Vanessa.
So, Vanessa,
And,
I think
you know, Vanessa, it's kind of like just because we're living together doesn't mean like it's just, you know, doesn't mean we're engaged.
So you moved in to help with rent. You hooked up, but there's no relationship. There's no romantic relationship here, Marcus?
There's hooking up.
You guys
I don't know what to
you don't
say.
go out on dates. You haven't met each other's
we
parents.
hang out
Same bed every night. How is that not? How is that not a relationship?
Well, relationship or engagement?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I thought we were engaged. We talked about
All right, so
it. So why?
I think lack of clear communication seems to be a real problem in this dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
So, Vanessa, you need to understand where you are in this relationship. Marcus, you need to understand what she thinks or expects from you and be clear, especially if you guys are in the same bed, because this is going to be weird tonight.
It really is.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to come home.
Well,
I don't
that's
want
up.
you to.
All right, I'm going to let you guys fight about your roommateship off the air. Good luck to you both.
That's a first.
I think so. I mean, the fact that guy can pedal. I mean, I like him, but I don't know that he has enough energy to pedal.
I know.
He sounds so relaxed that I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, I feel bad for both of them.
Well, here's the issue.
Cuckoo.
When you're she might be a little cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
Right? When you're in a relationship and you assume you're engaged?
Yeah, she's like, well, I think so. It's like,
well,
no.
we've talked about it.
No, I told all my friends.
I'm feeling bad about myself that I might side with Marcus here. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This comes to us from Ontario, and I'm worried. It says, I received an overdue parking ticket notice in the mail from my husband's car. When I looked at the date, it was for a time when he was supposedly out of town, and it wasn't from the airport. I did a little digging, and I found that there was actually no evidence that he was out of town at all. There was also no credit card activity for the span of those 2 to 3 days, which is highly unusual. He uses his credit card for everything because he gets reimbursed at work. So we have a real problem. The guy's, no matter what he's doing, he's lying to his wife. Sandra, good morning. Thank you for coming on. I'm sorry you're going through this. How long have you been married, Sandra?
It seems like forever.
How long is forever?
5 years.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
I just gave the facts to everybody from your email. So your husband did not go out of town. He did not use his credit card.
No.
Where could he have disappeared for 2 to 3 days?
I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. The ticket, was somewhere in Anaheim, and we live in Ontario. He's supposed to be in Arizona, so I don't. Just doesn't.
So, but do you think he was with another woman for 2 to 3 days?
I don't know what to think, but I hope not. I mean, I'm praying that he wasn't. But I don't know.
That's a long run, right?
It is. It's a long time, and so now I'm wondering, well, how many other times has he not been in Arizona?
Well, let's go back and look at the credit card. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to put you on hold. We are going to come right back and make the call to him, okay?
Okay.
This is the call. If you're just joining us, the Ryan's Roses call is happening. Quickly to bring you up to speed. Sandra, married for 5 years. She she saw this parking ticket, which was overdue, a notice in the mail for her husband's car. Looked at the date, and she noticed it was for a time he was supposedly out of town. Now, then she went back, checked all the records. He did not go out of town. Mm-mm. He did not go to the airport. He didn't charge anything on his card for 2 to 3 days. He always does, she says, because he gets reimbursed for everything. So he lied.
Yeah.
He said he was out of town on business.
He was supposed to be in Arizona, but the ticket was Anaheim.
The car ticket, the vehicle ticket was in Anaheim, and he was supposed to have traveled to Arizona, but in the 2 to 3 day period he was supposed to be on this work trip, he was caught in Anaheim with a ticket. Mm-hmm. So, Sandra, here's what we're going to do. Now, we are going to call your husband. Sissany. Okay. You're going to hear all of this, okay? I just want you to know that. You're going to hear all of this. Okay. Sissany is going to offer him some roses. Now, we'll find out who he sends them to, whether he sends them to you or somebody else. Then there's more, Sandra. Then she's going to ask him to get a little more detail. Well, what note would you like to send? What would you like to put on the card for the flowers? Sandra, I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM. Absolutely.
Okay, we're good. Here we go. Be very quiet. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tim?
Yes, who's calling?
Hi, Tim. My name is Ariel. I'm calling from Ari's Flowers and Design. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
We're a new flower
I
shop.
didn't order anything.
No, I know. We're a new flower shop here on Grove Avenue. You know where the Wabi Sabi is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in that shopping center, actually. And so we're brand new. We're just trying to promote our delivery service, and that's why we're calling you. You've been selected to receive a dozen red roses, and that you could send to anybody that you'd like this morning.
Well, I'm not buying anything.
No, they're free. I promise you, they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card information from you, billing info.
No. I appreciate it very much, but nothing. I learned a long time ago. Nothing good ever comes from selling flowers.
Oh, I promise. They're free. We just hope that, like, whoever you send them to promotes us to friends and family. That's all we want is spread the word.
No, I appreciate your time very much, but no, I'm not interested.
Really? Oh, come on.
All right, Tim, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan Seacrest. That is Sissany, and we have your wife, Sandra, on the line.
Okay.
Sandra, would you like to tell Tim what's going on?
Yeah, Tim, you were supposed to be in Arizona last year, December, for 2 or 3 days, and I just got a
Wait. What are you talking about?
I got a parking ticket violation in the mail for your car. And so you were in Arizona. The parking ticket is for Anaheim, somewhere in Anaheim. Okay, where were you? Where were you when you were supposed to be in Arizona? Where were you that weekend?
This is not important. Let's not do this right now, okay?
No, I need to know where you were and who you were with.
No,
I need to know now. Yes, you tell me right now. This is ridiculous. You need to tell me the truth. Who were you with, Tim? Tell me, Tim. You got to tell me. I need to know.
Christina.
Christina?
Who's Christina?
No.
Who's Tim, who is Christina, and why were you in Anaheim with her and lying to your wife saying you were in Phoenix? What's going on, Tim?
Christina who, Tim? Please, for God's sakes, tell me.
Morales.
Christina Morales? My boss?
This is not the time or the place to do this.
What? How? When did you meet us? I don't understand. What? When did you meet her?
I met her at the office party. What, are you kidding me? Your office party. Your party.
Hold on for a second, Tim. You're yelling at your wife here. You're sleeping with your wife's boss? And you're lying to her about it? And how long has this been going on?
Well, if she'd pay attention, first of all, if she'd pay attention to my needs, maybe...
First of all, let me tell you something, First of all, how long has this been going on? That's the first of alls.
It's going on for a while.
Yeah, so why'd you do it, Tim?
Well, again, like I said, if she would pay attention to my needs and not be such a cold fish, maybe we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh, got it. So you're the victim here.
Do you ever think about telling me first and talking to me about it first before you go off and do something like that?
You don't ever seem to have the time for me. You got time for your work, but you don't have time for me. So don't sit here and scream up a drape.
Tim, this is just Sandra. He's with your boss, and what's your relationship, Sandra, like with your boss, Christina?
Well, before this, it was great. We get along great, like sisters.
Well, that's even more disgusting because she's sick in the head. She's seeing your husband, and she's two-facing you. And, Tim, you got a problem because you are blaming your wife on this one.
This is something that's been brewing for a while, so I can't...
Well, I don't care how long it's been brewing. You don't mess around on your wife with her boss. I mean, come on, bro. That's just embarrassing.
What about your vows? What about your 5 years of marriage? None of that matters? Do you not love your wife?
What about communication? What about attention?
What about communication, Tim? Why didn't you come to me first?
Like I said, you don't have time for me.
I always have time for you. I always make time for you. You are more important than anything.
Yeah, maybe now I am.
I don't think so. I don't think, Sandra. I don't think you worked this one out. I don't think so.
Sandra, you deserve so much better.
I don't think so. I think the disrespect is so layered here. Tim, I hang up on you now intentionally. Sandra, I don't quite know how to guide you on this one. You got a husband who's completely insensitive. You got a boss who is manipulative and a liar and conniving. And she's your boss who's acting like a best friend. This is when I walk away from a call going, who do you trust on this? You can't trust your friend boss. You can't trust your husband. This is bad. But Sandra, I don't know any more than details of your relationship, but my quick opinion is these two people need to be not in your life, and you need to figure out or find someone that treats you with the amount of respect you deserve and somehow get through this, which is going to be the most difficult thing you could possibly ever do. But the outcome, God willing, if you can get through it, will be worth it. Because that man does not appreciate or respect you. And that woman has got another thing coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to
You're absolutely right.
I need to put you on hold as well, okay, sweetheart? And good luck.
Thank you.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Listen to this email we got from Cindy in Hacienda Heights. She says, Ryan and Ellen, I found an address I didn't recognize in my husband's Google Maps. I know I didn't search for that address, so it had to be my husband. I asked him, and he said he had no idea what that address was. So I decided to do a little investigating, and I drove to the actual address. I sat there. I waited for someone to come home. And after 2 hours, I was shocked to see it was his ex. I've seen pictures of them together, so I'm 100% sure it was his ex. Now, I know he's absolutely lying to me. I want to do the roses. I want to catch him red-handed. Well, there's not much to find out about this. Cindy?
Yes.
So you asked him originally, and he said he did not know anything about that address or who lived there, right?
That's correct.
But then
you PI'd it, and you went there. You sat outside. You Magnum PI'd it.
Oh.
And
I
you
did.
You saw his ex after a couple hours.
Yes.
How
Wow.
long have you guys been married?
We've been married for about 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
4
Any
years.
kids?
Yeah.
Yes, we have one daughter. She's 11 years old.
And this was his ex of right before you met, right before you got married, long ago.
Before we got married, right after I had the baby, things was not going well because we were young, so we didn't think that we would get back together. So he was with his ex.
And then they broke up, and then you married him.
That's correct.
Oh.
Okay. I don't really need to know much, to be honest with you, Cindy. This is, we have everything we need. Cindy is on the line. Cindy has told us that she found an address that she didn't recognize in her husband's Google Maps, and she asked her husband about it. He said, I don't know, that's strange. I don't know who lives there. I don't know anything about that address. Never heard of it before. So she decides to actually investigate herself. She goes there. She sits outside the address. She waits. A couple hours into her waiting, her husband's ex walks by.
Yeah.
And so now she knows that he's lying.
You know what everyone's doing right now, Ryan?
Erasing their Google.
Searching or erasing Google Maps.
Or erasing. Interesting how you said searching and I said erasing. I think that tells you everything. All right, so now we're just getting all this information for dialing up Cindy's husband. So, Cindy, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call your husband, and Patty's going to actually offer him some roses, okay?
Okay.
We want to find out a couple of things by doing this. We want to find out who he sends them to, what the name of the person is on this card, and then what he writes on this card. Will tell us what he's thinking.
Okay.
After that, we'll let him know that we are on the air, and we'll just see where we are. All right, sweetheart?
Okay.
Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
And then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Ricardo?
This is him.
Hi, good morning, Ricardo. My name is Patty calling from holidaybouquets.com. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. I'm doing this right now for the month of December, where I'm choosing 10. I'm sorry?
Did I sign up? Wait, how'd you guys get my information? I didn't sign up for anything like that.
You probably must have gone shopping on Black Friday. And usually what happens is when you sign up to via your email address, you get these promotions. And I'm part of that network. So
Okay.
we've chosen you to be one of our 10 customers to get a free bouquet for the holidays.
All right. I don't have to give a credit card or anything?
No credit card information, no billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to, the address where they're going to go, and the note. And what I do have here is 4 bouquets that we can choose from. The promotion
Okay.
for the holidays, but you don't have to choose a holiday bouquet. What I have is Get Well Soon. I have a Happy Holidays, of course. I Love You,
Mhm.
and a Thinking of You bouquet.
No, guys, can I go with a Happy Holiday one?
Okay, 1 second. Let me make sure that I get this right. Okay, and
Mhm.
who are we going to send the flowers, the bouquet to?
Okay, I want to send them to my friend Deborah.
Deborah. And what do you want to put on the note?
Let's go with something like a little like Christmassy. How about like a little Santa Claus theme?
Okay, and where are we sending these to? Is it a residential
going-
area or a business address?
Oh, it's a residential area. Going to I guess we'll go to.
Hey, Ricardo, it's
Yeah.
Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. Your voice is
Hi.
being broadcast on the radio. We also have your wife, Cindy, on the phone. Who is Deborah?
Deborah's just a friend.
What kind of friend?
She's just like a friend. You know.
Cindy,
her.
do you know,
her.
is Deborah the name of Ricardo's ex?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Ricardo, we have a couple of questions for you, and we're only doing this as a public service because your wife has asked us to help out.
Okay.
She went to this destination that was in your Google Maps, and it happened to be your ex's home. You were asked by her. You said you didn't know what that was, what the address was, or who lived there.
Honey, where are you
But
talking
she's
about? I
worried
have
that you
no idea
lied
what
to her
that
about
address
that.
It was
Did you-
where your ex lives.
Did you lie to her about that?
No, I told you I had no idea what that address was. She was on our daughter's computer, and I had no idea what that was. What are you talking about?
She went there.
Address.
You
Why would
lied
you
to
go
my
there?
face.
Why would you go there?
To find out why you had the address and why you're lying about it.
I'm not lying.
But Ricardo,
I told her already.
she went there and she saw your ex. So let's just fast forward. So you did lie to her. Why'd you lie about it?
I didn't lie about it, babe. We already talked about this, all right? So for you to do this, it's a little invasive, okay? We already talked about this. I don't know what that address was.
All right. So
Okay.
let's say she's seen things. Why are you sending flowers to a woman named Deborah for the holidays and not to your wife?
Because it's her birthday and it's free. I was going to get some.
Well, who is she?
Deborah is a friend. You met her. When we went to that restaurant, Caridad, you met her. She's my brother's sister's friend. We were there.
I don't remember.
Met her.
I don't remember meeting anybody. This
You
is
know,
another lie.
most men would send the roses to their wife or girlfriend or the person they love.
I do
Ricardo,
love her. Yes.
Ricardo, are you cheating on your wife, Cindy?
No, I'm not. I'm literally out shopping for her right now. I'm buying her 100 things that she wanted throughout the year that I made a list of, okay?
That could be
If
out
she
of
wants
guilt.
Flower,
Yeah.
I'll get her. It's not out of guilt. If she wants flowers, I'll get her flowers, okay? She means the world to me, okay? This is very big. You did not have to go about this. If you have a problem, you should have talked to me.
Why would you send a friend flowers?
Because she's so, oh my gosh, because they're free. I was like, hey, look, free flowers for a friend, and I'm not wasting my hard-earned money for my wife.
Ricardo.
Wow.
You said you wanted to send a Christmassy card. Now you tell me it's for her birthday. What are we supposed to think here?
I misspoke. It's for the holidays. I'm sorry. Just.
So, Ricardo, we're to believe that you don't know about this address. It isn't your ex's. Deborah is just a platonic friend, and there's nothing that your wife should be worried about. You're not thinking about other women or hanging out with other women or cheating on her. Is that the case?
We've gone through rough patches. I understand, babe.
Is that the case? Is that the
That's
case?
not the case. That's not the case. Look, I love
It's
her.
not
I
the
love
case.
you. I love our daughter. Okay, I'm trying to do the best here. Okay.
What is the case?
Yeah, what's the case, Ricardo?
I'm just trying to be nice to a friend. That's all the case is.
Why don't you try being nice to your wife?
I'm out shopping her right now.
All right,
I
Cindy.
love my family.
Cindy, listen, we're gonna have to move on and put you on hold. But Cindy, you have to decide. I don't know what else to get out of Ricardo, but you've known him for much longer than we have. You have to decide for yourself whether or not you believe his convoluted stories here.
I don't believe it.
Honey, come on. Can we just talk when we get home, please?
No. I want to. No. I do not want to wait until we get home. You're going to fabricate more lies.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, last resort in a relationship, if you've tried other methods to find out what's going on and it hasn't given you the peace of mind or the answers that you want, then you can send us a story via email. And that's how Myra got to us from Glendale. She says, Ryan and Ellen, the other day my husband was trying to find the camera on his phone. I noticed the Snapchat icon. My husband's 35 and married, so there's no need for him to be on Snapchat. So that night after he fell asleep, I opened the app and saw that he only had one contact, and that contact was G.
Huh.
There was an unopened photo, so I opened it, and it was a woman from the neck down in her underwear. Next day, I started talking to him about Snapchat to see his reaction, and he was like, I don't even know what it is.
Oh.
I don't know what to think. This is tearing me apart. So he has it. He's denying it, and he's got one contact there, and it's G. Myra, so there's no doubt that he's lying to you. Any idea who G is?
I have no idea. The face was cut off.
Well, by the way, like, he can be 35, he can be married, and he can have Snapchat. I have no issue with that. Matter of fact, I'm over 35, and I play with it on a regular. Like last night, I Snapchatted some stuff from the American Idol set, right? It's kind of fun. And I have to rush but this is...
Right.
But what I don't understand is I'm fine with him having it, but why wouldn't he tell me when I asked him? You know, why would
That's your issue. Your issue is you discovered it and he bold-faced lied to you.
Yeah, he acted like he didn't even know what the app was.
And that makes him guilty right there. Why did he lie? He lied.
Right.
How long have you been married?
10 years.
Like, even if G's not something wrong or bad, he lied to you about having Snapchat, which is our issue. So that's what we've got to get to the bottom of. Okay, Myra, I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, your husband's name, on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to bring Patty in. Mm-hmm. Patty is going to get your husband on the phone, and she's going to offer him some roses, some flowers. We want to find out who he sends them to, and then what he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Tony?
Yeah, this is Tony.
Tony, hi, my name's Patty. I'm calling from beautiful and gorgeous flowers. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for taking my call. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free. You can send them to whoever you want. This morning, I don't need any information from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. I've chosen 5 customers to take on to give this offer to, and I would like for you to go ahead and accept it. And then I'm not asking for your credit card number or any information like that. I just do ask if you can help me by going to my Facebook page and maybe writing a quick review there.
Sure. Yeah. When could they get the flowers? How long would that take?
I could do that today by lunchtime, or I can do it anytime this week. You can just tell me what day and then the location and who to send them to.
Today would be great.
Okay, so let's start with that today. And
okay, great.
Who do you want to send them to?
I want to send it to my wife, Myra.
Myra? Okay. And it comes with a note. So what do you want to put on the note?
I love you.
Okay, so I take it you want red roses? Or white?
Yeah, let's go with red.
Tony, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
Hi, Tony.
We have your wife, Myra, on the phone, and she's asked us to get you on the line here to ask you what's going on with this lie about you not knowing that you have a Snapchat account, because she went into your Snapchat and she found that you had one contact named G, and she opened up the picture, and it was a woman in her underwear. And then she told us that she asked you about Snapchat, and you said you know anything about it. So why aren't you telling her the truth? What's going on?
Tony, I saw the picture. I saw the picture of whatever woman you have sending you naked photos. She was in her underwear.
I'm so embarrassed.
You're embarrassed? What, embarrassed about what?
Babe, it's nothing. It's so stupid.
How is that nothing?
It's.
So you're saying you know what I'm talking about then? You know
Yes.
this woman sending you pictures.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I've never met her. I don't know who she is.
Did you tell her you were married, that you have kids, that you shouldn't be having a relationship online
No,
with
baby,
anybody?
there's no relationship. It's so stupid. I'm so sorry.
Explain this, Tony. What's so stupid about it?
It's just dumb.
No, but why did you do it? Why did you lie when she asked you if you have Snapchat? You lied to her. That damages credibility.
I know, but really that's all it was. She said she wanted to send me pictures of Snapchat, so I said yes. I just downloaded it, and I don't even respond to you.
What have you sent to her on Snapchat? Did you send her pictures of you in your underwear?
No, I never have. I never sent.
See, the problem is you've lied so many times that we can't believe you.
Tony, here's the problem.
That's the truth.
Here's the problem.
It's so stupid.
But it's not stupid. It's guilty. It is stupid, but it's also guilty, because if you weren't doing anything wrong or anything that you think is wrong, then you would have just been upfront with your wife. But now you lied to your wife about Snapchat, and then you have this woman sending you photos. How's that okay?
I can't.
I'm more.
No, okay.
I'm just thinking, like, if you can't be transparent in your relationship, then you got a problem. We're also whether you're cheating or not cheating. I don't know. Maybe you're not doing anything but looking at these pictures of this stranger, which I wouldn't be thrilled if I was.
What I don't understand is we've always had an open relationship, and then all of a sudden, I mean, I never ever.
You have an open relationship?
No. We had like an open communication.
Oh.
No. I would never be okay with anything like this.
Okay.
He knows
so
that.
Here, Tony, are you cheating on your wife?
No, I'm not.
Are you just looking at photos from this stranger, this woman?
I was, but not anymore.
How many have you seen?
Clearly not now.
I was just bored. It was just dumb, stupid.
Hey, Tony, Myra, something's missing in this relationship, right? Something's not right. And whether it's honesty, transparency, intimacy, any other word that you want to apply to it, but something's wrong in this relationship. And so whether Tony is cheating or not cheating, he's deceiving, he's lying, and that's a problem. And so you guys need to figure out why this is happening in your relationship. And if you had good communication and you don't now, why did that happen? And if, Tony, you're not fulfilled in certain ways with your wife, then you need to have that conversation. And Myra, the same thing. But something's not right here. This is not good. And look, guys may look at pictures of girls, but to flat out lie would not make me feel good if I were your wife, Tony. And I think that's a real issue here. Okay, I'm going to put you both on hold. Good luck working through it. I hope that you guys can find happiness in your relationship and the peace that you need. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Now, Patty's going to have this baby soon, and Patty does a phenomenal job. Kudos to Patty for all the many roses calls that she's made. She's just seamless at it, and somehow she draws things out of people. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
But Patty's going to have this baby.
Totally.
And Patty may have the baby now. She may have the baby tomorrow. We just need to be prepared for when she has the baby.
So what are we going to do?
So who's going to make the Ryan's Roses calls? I think it's you.
Me?
I think it's you.
Me.
Sissany, you should make the calls. You should change your name every time.
Okay.
And we might even make it not roses every time. It may be chocolates or milk and cookies. I don't know.
Oh, but do you want it to be roses right
now?
Am I doing it today?
Yes.
Wait, like I'm doing it right now?
Yep, right now. I'm going to set it up so
my heart is pounding. Okay.
We're going to dial it up, all right? And you say hi. What name do you want?
I think I'm going to be Layla.
That's a great name.
Okay.
All right, let me read the email, and you just think about what you're going to do here.
Okay.
You've done this.
I got this.
It says, Dear Ryan, I'm 6 months pregnant with our first baby. My boyfriend has been very distant, and I can't get to him. I feel very alone. He does not seem to care. He is not home. He's on his phone all the time and does not care about anything. He seems very disconnected, obviously. I've asked him if there's another girl, and all he says is, what are you talking about? So 6 months in, this is supposed to be a joyous time. It's the final trimester. In the last 3 months.
It's like, where is he at?
And he needs to be there the most. You got to show up the most right now, okay? But he's not. So was he scared? Is he afraid? Or is there something else going on? Let me grab Marissa. Marissa, how are you, Marissa?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Doing okay. Thank you. Congrats on the baby, first of all.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm 6 months pregnant.
And this is your first. I mean, this should be a really exciting time for you and your boyfriend. And his disconnect is just peculiar.
It is really strange. I'm kind of lost. That's why I'm coming to you. He's just been so distant lately, you know.
Was the baby an accident?
No. Well, yes, but when I told him I was pregnant, he was so excited.
So he was supportive from the beginning, and now he's pulled away. All right. And your hunch is there's maybe somebody else drawing his interest in.
I really think so.
Have you guys talked about the future though? Like, do you want to get married afterwards, or?
We've talked about it. It's just we haven't talked about it recently in the past 4 months or so. You know, he'll come home late and not really say anything to me. I'll cook him dinner, his favorite food. He'll just pretend like he already ate or doesn't care.
All right. So Marissa, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call him. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to.
Okay.
But we also want to find out what he puts on the card. So beware that we just want to lay out until I jump in and get as much information as possible, okay?
Okay.
Good luck, Marissa.
Thank you.
Good luck, sis.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Alex, please?
Yeah, this is Alex.
Hi, Alex. My name is Layla from Bloom Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
Working. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling because I wanted to let you know that you're going to receive a free dozen roses. I'm doing a promotion for my new flower shop, and I just, I'm trying to get my name out there, and I'm just offering free roses to some people. So, do you have anybody that you would like to send them to?
Okay.
They're absolutely free. Honestly, all I need is the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note. And they'll get them today.
Well, I don't really know how you got my number, but it doesn't matter. I don't really.
You might have
anybody to send it to, so it's cool. You don't have to. You can call someone else.
No. I mean, you don't want to send them to anybody. Maybe you have a girlfriend.
I don't have anybody that I want to send it to.
What about your girlfriend or
No.
No.
Nobody. Well, I appreciate it. I really do.
Okay.
Hey, Alex,
sure?
It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And I've got your girlfriend, Marissa, who's telling me that she's pregnant with your first child, 6 months pregnant, on the line. So why wouldn't you send the flowers to her?
Alex, listen, I did this because I want to know what's going on. You've been you're so distant from me, and I don't know what to do.
You don't need to do this on the phone like this. This is like our private stuff,
Well, I ask you, and you just pretend you flip it on me, like I'm here, aren't I? And it's really hurtful. I don't know what to think at this point.
Alex, do you want out of this relationship?
No, I just.
So your girlfriend tells us that you're not engaged, that you were engaged at the beginning of the pregnancy, and now you're disconnected. And she thinks that somebody's occupying your time. Is there another woman, Alex?
No, there's no other woman. I don't understand.
Well, Marissa, tell him what your concern is, that he's not involved, he's not engaged, he's pulling away, he's feeling distant, disconnected.
You won't even talk to me about baby names. I've had to make the nursery myself. I don't know what to think. What do you want? What is it that you're not getting? Just tell me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this has been inside me for a while now, but I've been hearing from people that the baby isn't even mine.
Oh.
So.
From who? What are you?
Yeah, So I've been hearing that from people, and I know that you and Jose hooked up, so that might be his. That kid might be his, and if that's true, then I don't know if I want to be with you.
Marissa, is it true that you were hooking up with another guy while you were with Alex?
No, how could you say that? I don't even know who's telling you this.
Well, who's Jose?
Who's telling you this?
Yeah, who's Jose?
Jose is my
She knows
ex.
who Jose
So
is.
did you go back to your ex while you were with Alex, Marissa? And was it within this time period?
No, this is not how it happened. This was a long time ago.
But is it possible?
I'm 6 months pregnant.
Right. Is it possible? Had you seen
No.
Jose 6 months ago?
No,
Well, then why is Alex being told you have?
I do not know. Who is telling you this?
You know who told me this.
Who?
You know who told me this.
Tell us.
I don't
can't
know
say
who's
this,
telling
but
you this.
You're playing me. You know that? You're playing me like a fool.
I am not playing you.
And that's why. Because it's not mine. And if you're pretending like it is, that's...
Well, hold on. It's
Blame
not
me.
yours or it's possible. Marissa, you're the only one that can clear this up. Is it possible that it's not Alex's baby? Did you see Jose in the last 6 or 7 months?
I honestly, I don't remember.
You can't even answer.
Well, that's a yes. I mean, that to me, if I'm
Wow.
Alex, it's possible that it's not my baby.
I don't think it is Jose's. I don't think it is.
See, you're playing me. I know you. I know what you're trying to do.
No,
You can go
I'm
figure
not
shit out
playing
today,
you.
you
We've talked about this. You wanted a baby, and we made it really clear that it was going to be ours.
That it was going to be, or
Are
it
you
is
there?
yours?
Well, it's not born yet.
I know, but so are you sure that it's Alex's?
Listen, I don't want to get frustrated because this is a sensitive situation. But Marissa, did you hook up with Jose? Is it within 1% possible that it's Jose's baby?
I haven't seen Jose for quite a few months.
But quite a few
6
months. But to me, you're not sounding
I don't
clear.
even know who you've been with. I don't even know who you've been with. So this is.
I have to
This
be
is
honest with
something
you.
You and I have already talked about.
But Alex has a point, and I have to be honest with you, Marissa. Your hesitation and your lack of being clear makes me wonder myself. If I'm Alex, how do I know for sure?
Well, Alex and I have already talked about this.
Okay.
Okay? He knows that I've been with Jose,
So-
but it hasn't been recently. That's why we agreed that it was going to be Alex's child, because I haven't seen Jose in almost a year.
Wait, am I understanding how pregnancy works or not?
I don't know.
If it were a year, it's impossible. If it were...
Even 7 months, it could still be possible. Because sometimes you're pregnant and you
But
even know for
Marissa,
the
you
first
sound
month or
like
so.
you have been with Jose within the window, or and because you just said we decided it would be
right.
Alex's
It's
baby
confusing.
regardless. I'm confused. All right, hey, both of you, hang on for 1 second. So, Susan, help me out. So she gets pregnant 6 months ago. She's 6 months pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
If it were a year ago, it'd be impossible. But her lack of just being clear makes me think that she was. And the fact that they've talked about this before, and she just said they agreed that it'd be Alex's baby regardless.
Yeah. If she's 6 months pregnant, then I mean, she could have found out that she was pregnant around 2 months, which means that's only 4 months ago.
Patty, can you make some sense of this? I mean, you're about to have a baby.
She would have had been with Jose between 7-8 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is I think it sounds possible to me.
Yeah.
So they
Said
need to
when
get a
she said
paternity test.
Year,
So can they get a paternity test to find out for sure?
Yeah.
not right now.
No, it's too late.
She has to wait till after the baby's born.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
That's how. Okay, so
This is like an episode of Jerry
you should see
Springer.
all the guys in here. Like, is that how that works?
I know.
all
You
the
can't do
all the engineers in the studio just came out from under the
But
counters.
wait a minute. You can't do a DNA test when the baby's in you?
I don't know, but
I thought
Tubbs
you
just
could.
spun his stool around.
Is it your baby, Tubbs?
all right. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses.
Yep.
We're going to do it differently. I really do think that sometimes when we set all this up and take a break and come back, it gives the guy a chance to come up with a story, an alibi. So none of that. We're just going to go right now. I'm not even going to say her name yet.
Oh, yeah, maybe no names.
I will say wife in this situation says, my husband travels a lot for work, like 4 days out of the week, every week. Or so I thought. Says wife. Recently, I accidentally called his office number. I always call his cell, but I hit his work number by accident, says wife. I didn't hang up. I just asked the receptionist for him. She told me that he hasn't worked there in over a year.
Come on.
Says wife. So much is going through my mind. It's taking all that I have to not explode on him. I want to do roses because I want to find out everything before I confront him. I know he's lied about work. I know he's been leaving town every week. I need to know if there's another woman.
Or another life.
And here's wife. Okay, we're calling Carla. We're calling him now. Thank you for coming on in Lake Elsinore. I have everything. Or he's clearly leading a double life. He's lying to you. How long have you been married?
Married for 4 years. And
do you have kids?
We do not have children.
Okay. I know you know how this works. I just need one thing technically, and that is for you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Here we go. We're going right into it. Everyone very, very quiet. Right into it, and be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Hi, can I speak to Rob?
Yeah, this is me.
Hi, Rob. My name is Holly. I'm calling from the Roughly Rose here in Lake Elsinore. We're a new flower shop right on the corner of Main and Graham.
Okay.
I'm calling because we're doing a promotion and we're giving away a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody today. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing info, credit card info, any cash, nothing like that. We just hope you refer us to friends and family.
Okay. All right.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah. I mean, save me a few bucks, I guess.
Yeah, they're free, and you can put a smile on someone's face today. I just need the name of the person you'd like to send these roses to.
I'll send to Carla.
Carla. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Happy Valentine's Day. I love you. Pretty simple.
Cute. I love you.
Yeah.
And then sign your name, Rob.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah, love Rob.
Love Rob.
Rob, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I have your wife Carla on the phone. How are you, Rob?
Doing well. Hello.
Good. So, Rob, where do you work?
Like, what physical location I work
Or what do you do for work?
Do sales.
How long have you been doing that?
Couple of years, few years.
Got it. So, Carla is on the phone. Carla, you can say hello.
Hi, Rob.
Rob, she told us that she called your work, and the receptionist told your wife that you haven't worked there in over a year. Is that true?
I haven't worked at that particular location. Where did you like the location?
Rob,
yeah, no, I haven't.
I called the receptionist, okay, and I talked to her, and she said that you haven't worked there in over a year, and I just want you to be honest with me and tell me why you haven't told me this.
None of your business.
Oh.
Rob, your voice is broadcast on the radio.
He's gone.
Rob, are you there?
He hung up.
Rob, hello?
God.
Is he gone?
Why is he so hostile, Carla?
Did you? I think we pulled that off the air. I hope, but he just dropped the F-bomb.
I have no idea. He
What's
has
that
never
about?
said anything like that to me before.
Okay, Carla, hang on. Hold on.
What do we do?
We're going to call him back. Let me hit the break. We'll come right back and we'll call him. Carla's on the phone. We just called her husband, who has been lying to her. He's not at his job for over a year. Never told his wife. And 4 days out of the week, every week, he travels. Mm-hmm. So is there another woman that he's going to see? Now, Carla, we just had him on the line. Patty, call him back, please, and see if we can get him. And when we told him that Carla was on the phone and said, we know you're lying. You're not going to your job. You haven't been there in over a year. Where are you disappearing? Where are you going? He said, none of your effing business, and hung up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try, Carla, to get him back. I don't know if I can, but Patty, can you please try him again?
Yes.
Do you have any idea? Can you read into that response? He said it so rudely and then hung up?
I have no idea. I feel like he's a different person. I've never heard him talk to me that way. I don't know what to think at this point.
Well, listen, Patty, are you calling him?
It's going straight to voicemail.
Oh.
I don't even see the line picking up.
Well, when I dial it, it goes straight to voicemail.
I do not know what to do.
Hold on one second. All right, we're calling him back. Hang on 1 second, Carla.
Voice message system.
All right. So I don't know what to do. We're at a dead end here. Carla, here's what I will say to you. Obviously something's wrong. I think your instinct is right on this. He's not reporting to work. He's disappearing on town, and then he just said that and hung up on you. So
I think he knew it was us, and that's why he sent the flowers to you.
yeah, and I think he's probably living a double life.
Oh my God.
Is there anybody? Do you have a sister? Do you have a parent? Do you have anybody a best friend? Do you have anybody close to you?
Yeah, I do. I have a good girlfriend I can call.
I need you to hang up with us.
Yeah.
Get to your best friend. Talk to your best friend about what's going on, and you need to make a plan to get into this. It's not good. Okay?
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Carla,
thank you.
Good luck, sir. Thank you for reaching out to us. I'm sorry, baby.
Okay, guys. Bye.
I can't even understand that reaction.
No.
I can't even explain that. All right. If anybody has advice on what she should do in that situation, I don't know quite what to tell her. But back to Ryan's Roses for a second. Carla in Lake Elsinore told us that her husband Rob is on the road like 4 days every week because of work. Well, it turns out he hasn't been at his job in years. So what's this double life? Then we get him on the phone. He did want to send the roses to Carla with the note, "Happy Valentine's Day, I love you." But then he was evasive. And when Carla told him that the receptionist said he wasn't working there in a year or whatever, it got bad. Here's just a little clip of the call that happened a few minutes ago on Ryan's Roses. And it's 800-520-1027.
I haven't worked at that particular location. Where did you, like, the location?
Rob,
yeah, no, I haven't.
I called the receptionist, okay, and I talked to her, and she said that you haven't worked there in over a year, and I just want you to be honest with me and tell me why you haven't told me this.
None of your business.
None of your sleeping business. So what is that? Put that together.
Yeah, like you should never speak like that to your wife.
Well, Jacqueline got up this morning in Anaheim Hills. She did what she needs to do to get here right now, and she has got a theory. Jacqueline, tell me, what do you think's going on?
Hi. So
Hi.
I think when you guys called, I think he knew it was like you guys because he kind of like chuckled or something. And I don't know. I just got like the feeling that he knew that like it was from you guys. And also I have a theory. I think that the reason that he's not at work anymore is because he was probably having an affair. And somehow, you know, he got like terminated, like fired. And maybe that's why he didn't want to tell his wife, because why would he not want to tell his wife that he got like that he left his job if it was like his choice? So
But do you think he got fired for an affair with somebody at work or something else?
I'm thinking it was someone in the office because I think he got let go for some reason. Because why would he not tell his wife that he like?
And how do you
like,
explain his tone at the end of that call? Just because, what do you think's going on there?
Well, I think he knew he was caught. So I think like he knew he was either going to have to fess up, and I don't think that he liked that he was on the radio because like everything is just like, you know what I mean? Like I think he knew one, and then when you guys just like confronted him, he was just like in a panic, and that was like all he knew he could say.
Yeah, he ran away from the situation.
All right. Well, that may be likely. Thanks for calling. Have a great day. It does. We've had these calls before where you're just blown away by how a human being can live such detailed double lives. Yeah. Keeping up with two lives at the same time. So Brianna's in Riverside. What do you think's going on here?
Hi, Ryan. Hi,
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. How is everyone?
Well, it's Monday, so we're half as good as we could be.
Oh, I love you guys. I love Ryan's Roses. You guys make my morning every morning driving to work.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
I think he is living a double life. He has not been working at that job for over a year, so where the heck has he been going? He has to have another life. He's seeing someone, and if he's traveling, where could he be going?
Exactly.
And how's he paying the bills? If you're not working and you're running a double life, that's an expense times two.
Exactly. So either he's into some dirty business, or he's living a double life, has another family, doing something. And the way he said, none of your effing business to his wife.
Well, that was aggressive. That said to me, everything.
Guilty.
Well, and this guy's not, he's just not in the right headspace. All right, thank you for calling. We appreciate you listening to us, Brenna. Have a great Monday.
You too. Love you guys.
Okay, love you. Man, just the tone in that guy's voice at the moment he hangs up says everything about why she shouldn't be with him. We know he's covering something up. He's lying. He just doesn't sound like a good guy. So what should she do? Alma in Los Angeles. Alma, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for listening to Ryan's Roses. What should she do?
Hey, Ryan.
Good morning.
How are you? Good morning.
Good.
Listen, I just wanna say, like, she should just leave him. I think no woman that has respect for her own self should stay with somebody like that. I mean, what could she do? What is she going to do if he explains to her? I mean, I wouldn't stay with him after everything that he has done. I just think she should move on. She should just, take care of herself and try to be happy after he ruined her life.
Yeah. Yeah, he was demeaning, degrading, disrespectful, all the D's.
Not to mention lying to her for the past year.
And an L.
Exactly. I mean, what are you going to do after that? You can't go on with somebody that way. How could you have trust in him after it?
Well, I agree. I think that's the consensus. This is not a good situation. Get out of it. Alma, thank you for calling us today. We love you. You listen to us.
We love you too, Ryan. My sister's right here with me. Hi, Ryan.
Hola, sis. How are you?
Good. I love listening to your radio station. I listen to it every day.
Thank you so much. That's why we do it. We love you for having us on. You guys have a great day, okay?
You too. Bye.
Bye, ladies. 102.7 Kiss FM. Time for Ryan's Roses. So Audrey is on the phone. Audrey, thank you for coming on. What is concerning you about your husband taking your daughter on play dates? What is bothering you?
Okay, well, here's the deal. I work in office, and my husband works from home, which is great because he can watch the kids and do stuff with them, but he's been going on the same play date with my daughter and another mom and her kid. And it's not like our daughters are best friends, so there's no reason for them to see each other so much. And I'm just getting a little paranoid because their play dates are getting a little off to me. So they're going to the pool and the beach. And, when he comes home, I know they're going to the pool and the beach because, I see the swimsuit, so I know he's been swimming. And the other mom is really, really pretty. And so I feel like maybe my husband is spending more time with her than our daughter should be spending time together.
Interesting. So it's that and just this hunch you have, this feeling you have.
Yeah, if you have this
feeling. Yeah, it's just too much. It's like that itching feeling that something's going on.
Okay. What is this woman's name?
Her name's Lucy.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second. We're going to come back and we're going to try and call your husband and see if we can find out. All right. We are in the middle of it. If you just got here, we are in the middle of it. We're calling now Audrey's husband. Audrey's worried that her husband is taking their daughter on a lot of play dates with the same girl and her mom.
Yeah.
And she thinks something is up. This would argue too. She thinks something's up with her husband and the mom of this little girl. So Audrey, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call. And then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Now, the other mom's name is Lucy, so just keep that in mind. Audrey, here we go. Be very quiet till we tell me he's on the air, okay? Good luck.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Brian?
Yes, it is.
Hi, my name is Holly. I'm calling from Butterfly Blooms. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
We're actually a flower shop in La Cañada on Foothill and Oakwood, and we're offering local residents right now a promotion. So hear me out. Hopefully you'd be interested in this. It's a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, and they're absolutely free.
Oh, absolutely free.
I don't need any credit card info, any cash. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. We're just trying to spread the word. It's a promotion we do about once a month to local residents. So is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Just need the name of the person you want to send the roses to.
Oh, send them to Audrey, my wife.
Great. And what would you like to put on the card?
I love you.
Simple.
I'm sorry?
That's simple. It's cute.
Hey,
Yeah,
Brian.
just, I love you.
Hi, Brian. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Audrey, on the phone right now. Audrey's asked us to call you because she's concerned that you're spending a little too much time with your daughter's friend's mom named Lucy. Why do you think she's concerned about that? Should you be concerned about that?
I'm sorry.
Hi, Brian.
Audrey, what?
Audrey feels like
what
something's
are you
going on
doing?
between you and Lucy. Can you explain to her what's happening?
You think I'm doing something with Lucy?
I mean,
nothing's going on
you've
with
been
Lucy.
spending a lot of time together.
Yeah, because we're doing the play date thing. That's what you said. You said don't do a lot of screens, and because of COVID and the camps, we're not doing camps. So, hey, you think I'm cheating on you?
I know, but it's always Lucy and her daughter. Like Catherine the other day had said to me that she wanted a play date with our daughter, and you said, "Oh, we're busy," and so I started getting paranoid that you really just wanted to hang out with Lucy, and that our daughter didn't even really want to hang out with her kid.
Well, I don't even want to hang out with Kathy. I don't want to hang out with Kathy because Kathy makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to hang out with Kathy. I'm hanging out with one person because I look, how many play dates, how many friends does she have to have? We hang out, the same mom, the same kids. It's easy. It's easier for me because I'm doing something. I got work. I got a bunch of things going on. I can't believe you do that. I am offended. I am offended.
Why are you so aggressive?
Hey, let's take the temperature down here a little bit. Let's take the temperature down here a little bit.
Yeah.
Brian, very defensive. It's not a good sign.
Well, okay, look, I'm not doing anything. We go out, we go to the beach. It's nice. We have a good time. I don't have that many friends. How many friends is my child's in the 3rd grade. How many friends is she supposed to have?
You go to the beach with this other girl's mom?
Yes.
And you have a good
she's
time?
really pretty, too.
And you have a good time?
Pretty. Doesn't even look like she's had kids.
She's she's pretty. There's lots of pretty people out there. What?
Yeah, Brian, your wife she doesn't. I don't know if something happening or not, but she doesn't feel comfortable with it. It sounds, Audrey. It's very interesting that Brian got so dramatically defensive. I don't take that as a good sign.
No, that
Brian,
is
I'm
not
just
the
telling
case.
you.
I'm
just telling you what I heard.
I mean, it is kind of weird, Brian.
So,
how would you feel, Brian, if the roles were reversed and your wife was going with the husband all the time to the beach and they're in their bathing suits every day?
Saying I'm having a good time. We're having fun.
I trust my wife. I love my wife. I wouldn't cheat on my wife. I wouldn't expect her to cheat on me.
Well, listen, we're going to let you guys settle this. Audrey, you got the information you got from us here. I think you guys should have more of a talk about it later, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Brian, see you at home.
All right. Good luck, Audrey. Thank you very much. Well, I wasn't so worried until he got very heatedly defensive.
Yo, he went from 0 to 60.
Although the whole concept
fast.
doesn't sound okay, though, does it? The whole concept doesn't sound right.
I don't love it.
So we had Audrey and Brian on the line, and he got very defensive when we said, hey, your wife's worried about you going out on play dates with your daughter's friend's mom all the time. And he said, look, I don't have many friends, so we take our daughters to the beach and we have a good time. Just the concept of that doesn't sound great if they're doing it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And then he goes on to how he doesn't like the other mom, so it's specific to this mom.
You just like hanging out with this mom?
And, yeah, it was too many excuses, and he was heated. So it was like,
well, but, and also, what do you mean I'm busy or I'm working and you're out at the beach having fun with another woman, another mom?
Yeah.
It all doesn't seem right. Then the guy got so warm. He got so warm and defensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I had not heard that kind of warmth in a long time. I mean, it got my attention. I was actually, until he really got into it to explain what they were doing, I wasn't quite sure. But he got very combative.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he knew it was us because he went straight to let me send the roses to my mom, or let me send the roses to my wife.
And he's like, yeah, I love you. I mean, he didn't sound so
exactly
passionate, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Sounded very robotic about it. Michelle, what do you think? You're on with us.
Hey guys, I think to be 100%, I think it's just really difficult being a stay-at-home dad. I feel like this is the same thing that happened with Toby on This Is Us, because honestly, if he's at home, he's going to be engaging with mostly moms for play dates. And so what if, like, he might really enjoy seeing Lucy in her bikini at the beach, but it's always going to be, you know, like the wrong thing to want to see or the wrong thing to want to be around. It's just a bad deal, you know, to like no fault of his own, but...
Well, I don't know. It sounds like there might be some fault of his own there. I mean, sure, there can be lose-lose situations, but this one, this one didn't sound great. All right, Michelle, thank you for calling.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, if I were married, I don't know that I'd love my wife going to the beach with some dude all the time, regardless of our kids' friends.
And La Cañada is so far from the beach. Like,
yeah, that's like a day. That's a full day.
It's like
it's not just like walking down the Strand to lay down a towel on the sand left of the pier.
Exactly.
Maybe their kids like the beach.
Yeah, but that car ride with kids.
You believe Brian? Brian's just hanging out?
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily believe him. I thought that he was really defensive and to a weird degree. But I think the fact that he's trying to find things for his daughter to do, I mean, I don't hate it. And I think that what they really need to do is, if it is making her uncomfortable, she needs to communicate that to him, and then he should make a change. But
so he wants to quit Ryan's Roses altogether. Basically, what you're saying is, why are we even doing Ryan's Roses?
No, but I'm saying that she didn't communicate before
that's what she's saying.
Before they
she's
did
saying,
it.
why don't they just communicate? Why are they calling us? Why is she even writing to us? Why didn't they just communicate? That's what I hear.
I'm going to see how far, like, Santa Monica from La Cañada right now. I'm doing directions.
It's not the point.
30 miles away.
It's 30 miles. And in traffic in L.A., that's a day.
That's 2 hours, yeah.